Welcome everyone to the year 2183, several years after the events of Hadley's Hope colony on LV-426, the disappearance of the USS Sulaco, the closing of the prison and lead works at Fury 161, as the Crit Crew attempts to survive the Alien RPG by Free Publishing League. Leading us into the emptiness of space is our designated Weyland-Yutani Hybridyne System android, Brian. Take it away, Brian.
So, as we said, we're going to be playing the Aliens RPG system. This is their first edition series. The second edition will be released later through Kickstarter and other avenues. This uses the Year Zero engine for Free League systems, so everybody should have their character sheets and are otherwise ready with how to play. Find yourself in deep space. You and thousands like you are aboard one of the Weyland-Yutani SEED, S-E-E-D, vessels, heading to the next statistically viable location, LV-187. It's supposedly a rocky world with perpetual cloud cover and active storms. Reports are that the wealth of minerals and hydrocarbons are free to claim. A preliminary engineering team has already been sent out a number of years ahead of you to establish atmospheric condensers and normalize the oxygen to breathing levels. Teams are going to be divided up into waves of who will be awakened based on their need. Secondary engineers, builders, prospectors, fabricators, and so on will be awoken from their hibernation. Some of you may even be in stasis for months to a year. Your mother computer AI system aboard the ship opens your hibernation pods, sending each of you a strange message. Operative, per protocol, you have been selected to engage in a lateral excursion. Expeditionary Force, redacted, has stopped responding and the status of their mission is in flux. Resolution is needed immediately. Intercede on their last known check-in, follow up with their directives number 3 through 5, and conclude their task. Compensation per company standards 21X will be deposited into your accounts, and appropriate services and service requirement durations will be reduced from your contract. Follow post-hibernation protocols and report to Landing Craft Apache 33. Proceed to the drop site. Redacted. More information to follow. So as each of you wake up, you are dehydrated. You are starving from being in sleep, and you all have one stress.
Nice.
The Weyland-Yutani SEED ships are huge human transport vessels. They are full, layer by layer, of different working class individuals. As previously mentioned, folks are going to be woken in different waves based on their needs when they arrive. So not everyone is scheduled to wake up at the same time. Obviously, shopkeepers are going to be last on the list, whereas engineers, fabricators, and so on are going to be awoken first. You, however, have been woken up.
All right.
How do you wish to proceed?
6 of us.
Fuck.
Yep. Fair enough.
Yeah. I would assume I expect it if I'm going to be flying into the station.
I'm sorry?
Would I be expecting to be woke up first, being the pilot?
It's possible, depending on the needs, whether they need a pilot available immediately. But you're also being woken up with several other people who don't meet the category for who would be woken up first. Mother, as the ship AI, will respond to a limited number of questions so long as they are direct, short yes or no. And there may be some limitations based on what Mother is authorized to tell you.
Okay.
Considering the fact that the landing zone was redacted, my hopes are not high. Alright.
So, as each of you exit your hibernation pod, you notice that Mother is lighting and illuminating certain areas, deliberately keeping lights off in others.
Cool. Let's hope I think that usually gets you to like go here so I can get my clothes on and get me something to eat because fucking hungry.
Yeah, I'm leaning over my pod, just. Oh, fuck this cryo sleep.
Suck it up, man. Suck it up. I'll start
Hey,
getting
honey,
out.
shut it. Don't be calling me a dude.
Oh, shut the fuck up and let's go get some fucking food and some fucking coffee and make some goddamn money.
Leave Tenderfoot alone. I'm with the Wildcat over here. Let's go.
So we can ask Mother one question.
Mother will respond in limited amounts so long as the questions are short,
I'll say,
or
Mother,
yes or no.
where are we?
There's a long pause. Mother responds, "You are in hibernation pod." She rattles off a floor number.
Sure. Okay, I'll note that.
She responds again, "Please follow post-hibernation protocols." You see the floor lights, emergency lights, start flashing out of the hibernation zone towards the habitat ring.
I'll start staggering that way.
Yep.
These floors ever not cold.
I'm gonna start heading out.
So as each of you starts heading out from your pods, you kind of start to coalesce towards the same area. The hibernation area, or the habitation area. You notice the heat start to kick on. More lights come on. The food service bays start to light up. A new thrum of activity starts to happen. Table services, the tabletops start to light up, providing an area where you can sit and meet and eat.
Yep.
So I'm looking around to get where the food dispenser is, essentially to grab my little MRE or whatever it is.
Sure,
Grab
yep.
it and then go just kind of Riker over a chair,
Yep.
essentially.
Several pre-molded plastic trays are produced. Excursion devices start squeezing out food nutrients. Cups filled with calf and juice and things like that start to go kind of assembly line down the way. You notice very specifically only 6 units are sent.
In my humble opinion, I see once we get all the food and things, I kind of set it down, look at the little lump of bread and go, I swear to God, it's always that cornbread. Shit sucks. And I just kind of push it off to the side and start.
It's more about this
Sure.
dark water they call coffee. Is all I'm gonna say.
No.
I'll second that. Get the damn calf going. Let's go.
Quick question. In general, have we ever seen each other before?
Probably not.
Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah, there's thousands of people aboard the ship.
That's what I
And
thought.
you're one of probably a dozen ships heading out into deep space.
Okay. So, who the fuck are all of you?
Name's Bjorn, sweetheart. That's all I say.
Hi, Bjorn. Alright.
When we come out of hibernation, are we clothed?
You're wearing basic long johns undergarments, but as far as your attire, no.
Okay.
So for the moment, any of the items in your inventory are not immediately available.
It's usually wake up, food, clothing, and then check up.
Yep, that's a great point. That's
Yep.
pretty much procedure.
Yeah.
Alright. So we got Bjorn. What about the rest of y'all? What's your names?
Boris.
Boris?
I love it.
Do we have anything marking like? Are we all just in like the basic long johns? Okay. I'll step up. My name's Samuel Ashford.
Well, we're being formal over there. I'm
That's
Wilkes
exactly
Harrison.
what I was thinking.
But a lot. They call me Willie, and not because my name's Wilkes.
Ha! Good to know. Well, my name's Amanda. Do a nice big stretch. Alright, well, I guess time to get some grub. And what was your name?
Still eating. I'm just gonna go Akira.
Akira. All right.
So who knows what? Where are we? How long we've been out?
We're in space.
Thank you for that observation.
You're welcome.
Oh.
There are some terminals around the ship. There's opportunities to do some observation checks. You could also utilize your survival skills or comtech skills to try to tap into any of the ship's database.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat and then go over and try to figure out how far we've been out and where we're at, and how far away we are from where we're supposed to be.
So I'm gonna look over towards this person and be like, "What's your name? You're awful quiet over there."
I'm just gonna go.
Not
Sit.
you.
No. I know. I was gonna say he
Oh,
said
of
Boris.
course.
That's what I was gonna say. I said
Yeah, I
Boris.
had this coffee sucks balls.
I got
You-
something for that. I reach into my things. Wait in here to pull it out.
Got one of those little cans. Yeah, I love it.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Nice. I like
love
that.
That is good.
So spending about 20 or 30 minutes eating, getting yourself acclimated to the ship, you guys lose your stress. You're no longer exhausted, dehydrated, or starving.
Thank God.
And you said you wanted to do some checks?
Yeah, I gotta see where the hell we're
I
at.
do.
Okay.
I want to do that too.
Okay.
So, observation, or what would
So you're going to use your core skill of wits, and then you're going to add comtech if you want to tap into the computer. If you want to try something different like survival.
Yeah, I don't feel panicked enough where we need a survival. It's just an observation. It's like, hey, where the fuck are we?
Okay.
These.
So you got a 6, so that's a success.
Okay.
So
One yellow.
you know that you're aboard the Seed. You know you're traveling in deep space. You're in the habitat area.
How long, I guess, was our initial journey, and how long in the timeline are we?
So you've got about another full year of travel.
Oh,
You've
shit.
only been in hibernation for a few months. This is not right. You should have been. You're way middle on the list for waking up.
Yep. All right.
So especially to be with what you can gather from your peers, something's not right. Samuel.
Add these all together.
Yeah.
Any sixes?
She's got
Yeah.
2 6s.
2 6s.
Okay. So you can stunt that by adding an additional option.
Ask
When
the
we-
questions. I'll look. For your
Oh,
reference.
this.
So are you doing Comtech or
Yes.
Yes.
yes? So Comtech, so you can get a bonus to another roll. You can
Okay,
do
I
another
see.
check later on that doesn't require a skill roll. You can learn some unexpected information, or you can show off.
Can I do the unexpected information?
Yeah, that's a great choice. So through Comtech, you learned that the ship is ahead of schedule, meaning it's making good progress traveling towards its destination. As we learned with Willie, you still have another year to go, but you are clearly off course.
Okay.
You are certainly off course, and the ship has your unexpected information is that the ship is heading directly for Tanaka 5.
Okay.
Currently heading towards, correct?
Is that
Tanaka.
a ship, a planet?
Let's do a follow-up check.
Okay. How do I do that?
So you'll roll your Comtech again.
Nope. 5's the highest.
So no successes.
Okay.
So no other information gathered. Just you know the ship's heading towards Tanaka 5. You're ahead of schedule, but off course.
Okay.
So as you're wrapping up and you're using the Comtech system to try to access some data, you notice that Mother in the background has still been calling you operatives and telling you to proceed to the drop zone, the drop ship.
In
Well,
the-
let's not keep Mother waiting. Is all I'm gonna say as I crumple up my shitty paper cup of coffee and just head that direction.
No. I'm not an operative.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'm a simple entertainer.
Listen, man, or ma'am, sweetheart. Is this your first trip?
Yes.
For
Me?
Yep.
stuff like this happens all the time. The Wayland Yutani group sometimes has some faulty equipment. Everything's okay. Just do as you're told and we'll all be fine.
No.
I'm
Just-
following protocol.
Just do what the Viking says. You know what the
So about
company's-
45 minutes to an hour have passed, and you notice like the kitchen lights start dimming.
See, shitty power cells.
More floor panel lighting and hallway lighting starts activating, sending you all to indicating that you need to move to another space.
Yep.
I have a question.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
Shut up. So when we were initially being woken up and Mother was doing her whole spiel, did we get the information in there that there was a previous group? Did I just read that wrong?
I can reread it if you like.
Yeah.
No, it's problem. Because Mother does keep repeating herself.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the hibernation pods are sort of like, kind of like the old race car beds, but there's a hatch that goes over top. And so when the hatch opens up, there would be an LED screen projected in
Okay.
with that information as well as her voice. She repeats, operative, per protocol, you have been selected to engage in a lateral excursion. Expedition Force, redacted, has stopped responding and the status of their mission is in flux. Resolution is needed immediately. Intercede in the last known check-in, follow up with the directives number 3 through 5, and conclusion of their task. Compensation per company standard 21X has been deposited into your account, and appropriate service requirements durations will be deducted from your contract. Follow post-hibernation protocols and report to Landing Craft Apache 33. Proceed to the drop site, redacted. More information to follow.
lateral excursion. Can we just interpret that as it should be something similar to the mission that we were already on? They're not asking us to do anything like off the beaten path. Like
It's like a
that's
side quest.
It's like it's just an interpretation.
That's not a bad assertion, yeah.
Okay.
I was actually kind of wondering if the way that she's saying that, is it more like being like the marshal, having some of the military, even if it's light experience or whatever, some kind of law enforcement or whatever's. Is it possible to kind of look at this as like why the hell are the ragtag woke up? Isn't this more for like a security force, or is it just congratulations, you've randomly been selected to,
I know why I'm picked, because I make money. And if you were picked, they deposited that money into your account already. If they're like me, so they're paying you up front. Let's go do this.
I'm fine with that. I was kind of curious.
Finally, a voice of reason is what I yell like way.
I know they pay for talent. Fuck the company, but they're paying me.
So the lights in the ship continue to flash towards a personnel area where your lockers are. Each of you, because of where your habitation ring was, are in different parts of the ship, but only your lockers are available.
Yeah.
Other lockers remain unlit or are for sure secured.
All right. Go and gear up then.
So you said our lockers are in different areas.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, you all would not have been in the same zone for where your
Have pods.
cryosleep pods were.
Yeah, I'll head to my locker. As I do, though, I want to be keeping an eye out and seeing if I pass by any of them at their lockers.
Okay. So the Wildcatter and the Roughneck are probably going to be in the same area. Samuel's definitely going to be in a different area. Samuel hasn't really talked about what they do, but they're several levels up.
Does Amanda walk by and see us?
Hmm?
Do you walk by and check us out, like looking at where we're at?
Yeah.
Oh, I definitely throw my leg up on a bench, be like what you see, sweetie?
Very nice.
I see why they don't call you Willie.
Very nice. Very nice. Story point. Very nice. So yeah, your lockers are the locks are deactivated, and you're given access to your equipment, your clothing, whatever your day wear was, whatever your personal items were that you had when you boarded the ship are all made available. Those things are all considered to be on your person at this time. After another 20 or 30 minutes, the lights in those particular areas start to dim again. Floor lighting, other hallway lights start lighting up brighter and indicating you to move on.
Head to the ship.
His mother's a pushy person.
It doesn't fucking slow down.
Alright, I'll start heading that direction as
Okay.
we're directed to.
Did anybody want to do any other follow-ups for trying to learn about your situation or about the information given earlier about Tanaka 5?
If we're going to the ship, drop ship, or whatever it is that we're supposed to go to head to said area, you got a computer there to check.
There aren't many terminal interfaces, but there are a few.
Yeah. So, because I know it said something about the more will be provided. I was under the assumption it would be prior to exiting the ship. So, no, that's what I'm saying is I was going to look to see if there was information prior to exiting the ship.
So far, Mother hasn't said anything. Again, the Mother keeps responding to you as operative, kind of in a general they operative, and keeps directing you towards the hangar where the vessel that she named was.
I'll ask a question to Mother. Hey, Mother, Operative Harrison here. Is there anything that we need to bring with us from the not limited knowledge that we're getting that will help us complete our task for the company?
She responds back, all operatives should be adequately equipped.
Thank you, Mother. Good enough for me.
For those of you watching, a lot of us have things that are in our backgrounds and that are a little secretive.
If only.
Yeah, that's pretty much just the way it's going to go. I'm going to go ahead and just board the ship.
Okay.
Get it in.
Yep. Standard dropship.
It is. It's a Cheyenne class, similar to the military. Obviously, it's not equipped with weapons. It has a little more crew space because of that. And there's a standard loadout kit. There's a first aid. There's 2 first aid packs, which you may want to add to your inventory. There is 1 pulse rifle, and there is 1 flamethrower.
Oh, what do we have here? That's what I say.
There's the flamethrower,
Oh, we get goodies.
and there's the standard pulse rifle. There's 2 first aid kits. First aid kits will provide a +1 to your medical aid.
There's 2 first aid kits.
Correct. They're considered consumables, so once you've used one, it's expired. So there's the 2 items. Their stats are on the back of the cards.
What's that?
I'll take one of the first aid kits.
I'm going to go ahead and grab the pulse rifle.
Okay.
I have a note for when I entered back with the group. I have company utility attire. Would that have some kind of a logo on it or something?
Oh, for sure. You're going to stand out.
So you'll notice when he comes back, he's wearing the corporate utility attire that's going to have some kind of corporate logo, which may make sense with his being formal or being kind of stiff personality type, that he's the company agent.
What's the logo? Is it what's on your folder?
It's a Wayland Yutani. Yeah.
That's what, yeah.
Great.
And there's not exactly a rank, but there's definitely
Yeah.
like...
So we got a babysitter here.
Yeah.
Great.
And you're going to notice that Boris is wearing flight togs as opposed to utility clothes.
You got a flamethrower?
No, I'm a pilot.
Baby Thor, you go ahead and take that.
Well, I don't mind if I do.
Yeah, no, if I end up noticing the Welling Yutani logo, I'm just going to roll my eyes and, just under my breath, fucking fantastic.
Well, we're all employed by them, correct?
Technically, yes.
Yeah,
but
but-
we're not.
but
like,
This is,
is
like I
the-
said, this is like the babysitter. This is
Yeah.
like, okay, got
This
it.
is
we're all
It's like a
contractors.
perfect role for
Fucking
you
management
there.
out of the way here.
Yeah.
That's why I picked it.
Yep.
Oh, okay. That's why you picked
the manager's here to get in the way of us doing our work.
Yeah, we're all contractors.
Sidebar, had I done that one, I would try to been more like a what's his face from the second one. Like, no, I'm your friend, guys. No, there's absolutely nothing I want to do. Like,
Alright, so, Boris, fire this bad boy up and get us going.
Absolutely.
Does it need a co-pilot or is it a single?
A co-pilot can aid for sure.
Has anybody got anything in piloting? Just throwing it out there.
Yeah, I do.
I do not.
Do
so,
you?
weapons check, stow what I can, find a seat, sit down. How many drops is this for you?
My first.
You sit over there.
Yeah.
Trust me on this.
I'm gonna actually sit next to Samuel. I wanna sit up next to Samuel.
Okay.
Okay.
So Boris, the vessel is yours.
Alright.
Most of the lights in the rest of the ship start going out again. The hangar lights itself up. After a few minutes, you notice that the lights go from standard illumination to blue to red, and the floor opens up. Hangers from the top of the vessel clamp down on the vehicle, slide out and slide back, and start to partially push your ship out into open space. From there, you notice that the ship is no longer moving.
It's a free fall.
Yeah. Express elevator to hell.
The main vessel, your seed vessel, is no longer moving. And from your perspective, you can see a bright orange, large planetoid below you.
Alright. Now I'm going to check the coordinates
Okay.
where we're going to.
All right, roll your piloting check.
How many is that?
So you're going to check your core ability and then your piloting ability.
Piloting is 3.
5 for your core.
Agility.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. 8?
8.
Man, glad we got you.
Right?
If I had to fly, we'd be screwed.
Yeah. The black dice.
So if you need more black
Yeah.
dice, there's plenty. There's a couple more on the table.
Oh, yeah, here you go.
4.
So we're looking for 6s as success.
Alright. So we're getting 7.
Please tell me you got a 6.
No.
Oh my
3
god.
5s.
I mean, things
So
happen.
this is an opportunity for you to push. So what you'll do is you re-roll, but you're going to add one of those yellow dice, and on your character sheet, you're going to mark stress.
Yay.
This is the shortest game.
So,
Everybody dies in the drop.
and I would be okay with that. I'd be perfectly fine with that. So say, while he's doing his reroll, I kind of see this moment of we should be dropping and just go, is everything okay up there?
Yeah. Yeah. Hold on.
I just had the e-brake on.
Maybe a little rusty.
Took a shot of the old Grandpa's cough medicine or Grandpa's cough.
Alright. I got 2 6s that time.
No face huggers on the yellow, did we?
No.
Okay, good. So you're again, you can do a stunt, like you can perform your task faster. I think there's some other piloting jank that you can do.
This is the Will Smith.
You can do the show off part since you want.
flipping the instructions upside down.
Yeah.
No man, somebody put this on here like this.
Oh.
So you're able to exit the vessel, and your vehicle starts to go into full free fall. Maneuverability thrusters and inertial dampeners start kicking in as your vehicle starts rocking down. Mother opens up a channel on the 2 of the comm pads, offering you an information and some updates. Tanaka 5, you start seeing planetary data start filling in, average rainfall, population, duration of day, all that kind of mundane stuff. There's a notation from Weyland Yutani. It says that it's an arid world, heavy and magnetic silica, used for long range. The silica is used for long range optics. It has frackable gases below the large mesas. A temporary mining station and habitat pods were deposited nearly 100 years ago. It was quickly shuttered when other sources were found and a closer travel way was discovered. It is currently shuttered with resources and opportunity to develop at a later date. A homing beacon kicks in to where the mining station or the mining habitats were, giving you a direction where to land your vessel. You get a follow-up notice from Mother. Operative. The following objectives need to be concluded. Objective 3. Objective 3, locate and secure 3 items. Return the items to the Seed Med Center. You will receive pings when you are in proximity to the items. Objective 4, secure the location. Once cleared, the habitat rings need to be resecured. Doors locked, resealed, hatches welded, etc. Shut down all power sources. Objective 5, redacted.
Scroll.
Die.
What's your name? Dude,
Akira. Yeah.
thank
I
you.
said while I was eating.
That's the one I was missing. Sorry.
No, I said while I was eating, I was like, Akira. I just didn't say it.
How
loud
long
enough.
is this shuttle trip from the
It's quick.
Maybe about 8 minutes tops. I mean, it's a long roller coaster
Okay.
ride down.
Great. We got a mission that we gotta do that we don't know what it is. Fantastic.
While we're in writing, since you're sitting next to me, are you wearing like entertainer gear?
No, I'm wearing just kind
Just a
of
phone.
You never know. Okay.
No, I'd be wearing kind of like standard type uniform for an
Okay.
expedition like this. Yeah, overalls.
No, you would not.
Oh.
Check your character sheet.
Thong and tassels.
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, never mind. Cheap and stylish clothes. So I'm very stylish looking.
So, like, what kind of entertaining are we looking at?
Generally,
You're a stripper.
no, not a stripper. I'm a bartender.
Okay.
That's what we hear from the cockpit. It's good to know. Good to know.
I'm quite good at making drinks and, telling jokes, keeping people entertained that way.
So, would we know what kind of, like, what would a bartender normally do on these kind of things?
That's why I said I shouldn't be here.
Shaken or not stirred.
That's why I said I
Do they
shouldn't be
provide
here.
entertainment on the
I-
ships? Do they provide entertainment on the destinations?
Destinations at the
Destinations.
yeah, like generally I would be one
Okay.
of the last people to wake up, which is why I've been so confused this entire time
Right.
because I'm supposed to just be there after like the colony set up and like provide entertainment, bartending service, things like that for
No,
When we're
Mother knows best. She knew that we needed you to keep us entertained and keep our pilot fed and drink.
I don't think that's the best idea.
I have a feeling that he only gets better the more intoxicated he gets. I've seen this many, many, many times.
It's called addiction, yes.
Eric, what's your character again?
the roughneck.
Oh, you're the roughneck?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Taking it on the
No, I'm actually with Roughnecky over there. Like, you should not be here. I'm a little past confused. I kind of understand me. I kind of understand him. I kind of understand him.
Listen,
You,
I
unfortunately.
have feelings. What do you mean by that? Could you care to elaborate, please? Me?
You.
I don't like the tone you use when you say you.
Hey, friend, he's just probably saying you just give off raging alcoholic vibes. So just
No, Colin gives off raging alcoholic vibes. I'm just saying is, I understand why you two and myself, that may, the entertainer makes, I can't remember, Amanda. Amanda doesn't make much of any sense.
Like I said.
You have to have the collared person here.
Look, I'm a prospector, and after a hard day of working and whatever the hell we're out here to find, I need a drink. That's why they're here.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
why they're here.
Sure.
It's like simpatico over here. Like, I get that. I get it. That's why you've been woken up.
So with new information provided by Mother, the ship is given kind of almost an autopilot. You know, like the ship is sort of like leaning in. You're not steering it, but you feel like the ship's being deliberately leaned into a specific landing location. You still will need to do a follow-up check to land the ship. Hopefully not crash it.
You got this, Boris.
I'm going to add a map to the table at this point, so if we're good.
Let's we're gonna make a quick map change, so
Okay.
just stay with us in the power of the internet. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
Do we need to lift the mics up?
I don't think so. I'm going to stretch that out. Is that good?
Yeah.
Oh, I remove that map
Verify that we're on that.
before I screw it up.
You know, that's on the smart side.
Mm-hmm.
We should be good.
When I did the G.I. Joe game, like we used like 6 maps.
Okay.
Seems easy.
Ready? Thanks to the power of the internet, we're back.
All right. So just outside what looks like a semi-developed area, there are several prefab pods, square buildings, habitation areas, and what looks like a makeshift spaceport. There's a single landing pad that's just big enough for the dropship to make a landing on. Go ahead and do your skill check. Remember, we're looking for 6s, and we're trying to avoid the face hugger
Do you have to roll the yellow because you have the stress?
because he's still stressed.
Okay, just making sure.
Yep.
Now, could he have used one of his successes before to get rid of a stress or not? Okay.
No, there's a different way to get rid of
All
stress.
right.
Drink more.
Yeah.
Drink more.
Probably for him.
I got a 6 and a space hugger.
Oh, good.
Okay, so you succeeded. However, it causes you to panic. So you're going to add another stress to your pool. So you're going to do a check. Yep. So you're going to check the box for your stress and add another one, and then we're going to do a panic roll.
Convenient. We're gonna get our shit fucking stuck down.
It's like the dice know how to tell the story.
So you're going to roll a d6.
A regular one.
Yep, a regular one.
Alright. Which is a 1.
A 1 plus 2 stress. You're keeping it together. You managed to keep your nerves in check, but barely.
Oh.
All right, so the vessel lands with no real ceremony. The gates open up, and you see the facility before you. So there's 2 small buildings and 1 large prefab building.
So these are the 2 small.
Yep.
This is large. Which we're coming this direction.
You're coming from over here. Yep.
So yeah, I'm assuming.
Yeah, there's some there's some crushed gravel, there's some makeshift concrete that kind of fades away. There's a significant amount of dust. That heavy magnetized silica is everywhere.
Okay.
So
I go up to the cockpit, look out the cockpit, and just kind of put my arm on or my hand on Boris's shoulder and give him a good squeeze of confidence. Be like, you did good, you did good. And I look out the cockpit window. The atmosphere is kind of like crappy, windy looking.
so far, you've been told that Tanaka was established almost 100 years ago, that it was intended to be a mining colony, and for whatever reasons, a shorter travel, more resources, it was shuttered.
All right. I'm looking for like lighting, exterior lighting. Or
Doesn't appear to be any.
any
Not in
sun or
the not in the area where you can see from the cockpit.
All right, that's all I'm doing. Then I'm gonna start making my way to the ramp to head out.
And
Okay.
did they-
Anyone else?
Have they done the? It's just bare bones. They didn't bother to like label command post or anything
From
like that.
inside the cockpit, you can't
Okay,
tell.
that's
It's a
And then-
very dusty building.
And then also when we're coming down, they're giving us all the Atmos stuff and things that breathable,
Mhm.
all that kind of fun stuff. Okay.
Yeah,
Just
just
wanted to make sure
it's
it wasn't.
it's
anything
arid.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So
I thought I
like,
heard that. I just wanted to make sure.
So being like a prospector and wildcatter, do I kind of like, oh my god, this is like a fucking gold mine that we're just landing on? Like,
You probably innately see a lot of potential.
yeah, like
Especially
holy
since there's prefab stuff
yeah,
already
I'm
here.
ready. I'm ready to get off. We got money to make here, guys. Let's fucking go.
All right.
This is a gold mine.
yeah, but we're not supposed to be getting any of the like minerals or anything like that. We have
we,
3 items.
yeah, we can find.
What the hell are those?
They're
We can
gonna-
find more stuff here. They've already done the groundwork.
There may be booze in there. You might have a purpose on this. Let's just go ahead and go.
Okay.
I'll let you
Scotch would be good.
Shoulder the flamethrower. Just kind of sling it back.
Okay.
Hit the button.
Yes.
And
Can I ask Mother if there's a area that we need to go to turn on the lights and power some things up?
All operatives should be prepared for mission.
I'm just assuming.
When you ask Mother directly, you notice that there's a device on top of the console. It lifts up. It's a small plastic puck, and there's a little indicator starts flashing.
Is this information freely available? Like, Mother will provide us like the layout of everything, or
No, not necessarily.
okay?
I feel like this would-
You know that puck is a remote for Mother.
Okay.
Be able to talk to
Yeah.
Mother remotely. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll put
And that was
in
like
my
a-
pocket.
It's a little plastic.
Yeah.
It's a clear puck. It's something you'd put in your pocket. It's something you'd put in your pocket or in your shirt, maybe on a backpack or something.
Okay.
The
you
question:
fix
would a
that?
mapping device be handy for us?
A
coming in
mapping
here?
device would be brilliant if someone has maybe some
I-
pups.
I have that. so-
Okay.
I'm assuming big building is going to be where the command module is with.
Is someone
preference,
taking
so
the puck?
So we don't get
grab
turned
one.
around
Okay.
and lost
Or said he
somewhere.
was going to. Yeah.
There's no electricity from the looks of it.
So for those of you that are familiar with some of the later Aliens movies, those little devices that they throw up in the air, those are pups.
Yeah.
They're insanely expensive and only rarely given out. So anyone who has a set of those has spent a small fortune to get them. Hover devices like that are very, very rare.
It ain't on me.
And they can be very fragile.
Yeah. No, we're going in the dark. We need to get it.
Right.
get
So are you
away,
sending out
get
the pups?
I'm gonna send out the mapping device for sure.
Okay. So
You got
the
pups?
I got to do it. Fucking.
so you have a small tablet that's associated with them that gives you kind of like drone eyes.
Yeah.
The pups can move a significant distance, almost half the distance of the map. So sending them out as a pair, they go flying. You get the idea. Like I said, there's a small building. As a prospector, you would know this is kind of standard layout. There's a guard station. There is kind of a quote unquote command station. It sort of etches out the edges of the building. It shows you several doors have been broken open. There's kind of roll top doors. Several have been pried open, and a few of the standardized doors have been broken open and forced.
What do you see, Willie?
So you're going to follow up with your observation check, and you're going to, if you want to write this down, your pups are going to give you a +2
+2.
to your observation checks. So you're going to add 2 more dice to that.
I'm gonna need a total of 8.
Yep.
Two successes.
Cool. I don't think that observation has too many stunts associated with it, but
Look what I.
you can determine if something's coming for you, if there are things that are close by, or you can learn pathways to escape or for protection.
I think I like the pathways things. I don't
Okay.
think that there's anything. I mean, this looks dead and derelict, so I'm not
Fairly
too
much.
Yeah.
So there is a loading dock zone here. It's got a ramp and a set of stairs. There's some standard doors around the area. As far as the pups are concerned, they see no other activity other than what we related back. You do have a much better idea of how the facility's laid out, though.
Yeah. Okay. Can I recall the pups and then start? Okay.
Yep.
So yeah, I mean, this is just standard fare, colonizer horse shit. I don't know what's going on
Put a
here.
mini on the board here to kind of indicate.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here, but I mean, some of these doors were pried open and forcibly open. But this is just a standard layout. Something fucking happened here, though.
Can we get any logs as to? I can't even think what it is. Like a creature log or anything like that. Like
I
they
just
have
mad.
dialogue.
I just
know
mad,
that.
man. Like,
I know. I'm asking everybody. Like, is that something that
No,
we
man,
can
I just
do?
cut things, fix things, and beat
We
things
got
up.
that far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a little concerned because it looks like it's been pried open. That's not a good sign.
well, maybe they didn't have a bartender and they were right. So that's why the company's, brought a bartender along here to
You
make sure
know
that
what,
we don't do
that's-
this as well.
I think you're winning me over. I think that's fair.
With the technical information we received on the planet, was there any noted forms of indigenous life?
That was the word that I was looking
Arid
for.
was how Tanaka 5 was described.
That's what I thought.
It's just another shithole until the company builds it up.
Yep, our wildcatter would know that magnetic silica is going to be very inhospitable.
Yeah. Okay. So, I think either the prior team broke into these places, or something else.
Pirates, man, it's definitely pirates. Let's go. And I'm heading towards a place so I can get in this building.
Okay, so this door here is open. You can slide yourself into the command facility.
Okay.
Can somebody move the mini? We'll just slide it over there.
I'm gonna follow behind him, kind of using him as a shield.
Nice.
Because
I
I'm
like
looking
that.
for like a computer or something where I can try and get some information.
Okay. So heading in, there is standby power. Full service power is not on. Residual AC is pumping. But
That's
it's
a good sign, right?
but it's still like 78, 80 degrees in here, whereas opposed to outside, it's closer to 90.
Yeah.
With the doors open, obviously it's sucking all that cool air out.
Okay.
Well, I'll follow them towards the end. This time I'm gonna, I guess, bust out the old pulse rifle there. Kind of look around, scope,
Okay.
see what I can.
There are several lifts that go to the lower area, probably to pre-dug mining stations underneath the facility. There looks like there's a barracks area. There's several workstations, analyst posts, things like that, lavatories. There's a number of crates and barrels and such that are stacked up, kind of left in anticipation of someone returning.
Okay.
It's various sundries, things like food service stuff, fuel canisters, probably packs and packs full of data cards and things like that.
Would figuring out power be my department?
It could be.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say I'm gonna take a look around and see if I could find
Booze.
any kind of like where the generators are or anything like that to try and get
Yep.
additional power in here.
Okay. So you could do observation.
Okay, I'll do observation. Can I get 2 more black?
Sure.
There we go. 2, 3 successes.
Okay. So for this facility, the power is below the facility. There's probably a standard generator that's down in one of those turbo lift shafts to keep it out of the elements.
Yeah. I think the generator will be downstairs.
I think the flamethrower should go first.
Certainly. I'll ignite it. Just get it prepped and
Okay.
on.
Yeah.
For what?
There's nothing here. Who's living here with the power out?
Lighting. Yeah. Don't waste the fuel. I'll walk behind you. Come on, let's go get the power on.
Go to the nearest hard.
Boris, what are you up to do?
I'm gonna check the barracks area.
Okay.
Any extra clothing and stuff.
Okay. So the barracks area seems to be pretty Spartan. However, it looks like it's been in use recently. Whereas most of the facility is certainly on the outside, it's covered in dust. The 5 of the bunks there are clean. There's newer bedding on them.
Any chests or anything? Or
There is 1 foot locker. It looks like someone has rooted through it. There's some ill-fitting clothes. There's an old watch, snack wrappers, things like that.
Okay. I'm just gonna grab the clothes and just bundle it up, put it in my pack for the moment.
Okay. And somebody said they were going to go downstairs.
Yeah, I'm just going to the nearest turbo lift.
Okay.
Forward.
Currently, it is not powered up. It's not part of the stationary power.
The turbo lift.
Correct.
All right.
Do they have a hatch top bottom to access a ladder potentially?
Doesn't look like it. There are several comm stations, command alcoves that probably could let you access or power up the station.
Sammy, we need power to these turbo lifts if you want me to go down.
Well,
That's
Willie.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, Willie, you've done your prospecting and things that you have a general idea of this type of stuff. Do you or your little pups know anything about an alternative route downstairs so we can get the power on?
I don't know if my pup would have found a map or
So the pups are, like I said, are considered, think of them as a high-tech drone system. They can do certain analytic things like find out about radiation levels, motion tracking, heat sensor. But as far as initially, we were just assuming you were doing a mapping.
yeah, just map shit, man. I would assume that this is standard fare. If anybody knows the blueprints to these things, it should be pretty standard where the hell they're at. I just don't know where that's
Yeah,
at.
this
That's
looks,
not my job.
this kind of layout looks very familiar to you.
Yeah. So
This building was probably put down in 2 parts, bolted together, and
Okay. Whatever I was supposed to do then.
so if someone has a
you would think an
Yeah.
architect
I
would
thought
figure
maybe
out how
I
to
did
get
it
this
first.
place to turn the power on. It's
Yeah.
got to be somewhere easy.
Well-
We're probably overthinking it.
More than likely, but that's what I'm saying is that I'm running just so we're all on the same thing. It's basic power. Is the power on the terminal, and you might have said yes or no, but I was assuming that the power on the controls were just dead, or is there a little?
they're in
light?
standby mode.
Okay, so there is a little bit of something
Okay.
to that.
I was assuming
Okay.
they were dead too.
Yeah, that's where we're
Yeah.
getting.
There's residual lights. Like I said, there's air conditioning on, but most everything else is
All right,
powered
company
down.
man.
Okay. Well, let's see if I can access anything in there then.
Okay, go ahead and roll your Comtech.
Yes. No.
No successes.
Nope.
Do you want to push that?
Yes.
Okay, so you're going to take a stress. So mark your sheet, and then you're going to add a yellow dice to
Do I
your
take
pool.
one of these out?
Nope.
It says push twice on here. Does that mean anything?
So normally you can only push a skill once, but you have an ability
Okay.
to do it twice.
Gotcha. No, the only success is on the yellow.
It's a
it's a
six.
face
Is it a
hugger.
success or a face hugger?
No, it's a
It's a
success.
success.
Oh,
Then it works.
Then you're
Yeah, it
out.
works
Yeah,
fine.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you're able to determine one of these which one of these counters has the override and the manual power switch. Couple key pecks away, the station, you hear the floor start to hum. The power system below starts kicking on. AC starts pumping in full. All the lights come on. Any of the automatic doors do a cycle. You even hear the automatic toilets flush.
Let there be power.
Are the doors broken from where they've been forced open?
Without a survival check, some doors have been pried open, some are broken.
Okay.
But if you want to know more about how they've been broken or what their status is, that'd be a survival or a mechanical engineering mechanics check.
That was objective.
That's
What was
not
it
my
for?
department.
Welding things.
Not your
together.
department. Fair enough.
No, my department.
So the station's power comes on. You hear any of the other electrical doors kind of like do their cycle, locks, lock, and unlock, and several of the terminals come to life.
Can I see if I can find any kind of logs or anything?
Absolutely. Go ahead and do another check.
With the yellow?
Yep.
I'm just gonna activate the turbo lift and hold it, waiting for everybody to get on.
Yeah, one success on here.
Okay, so this show the logs show that about 75 years ago, the Tanaka station was built. Prospectors came in. There's readouts about how much available silica needs to be shipped. There's all kinds of mundane stuff. And it also shows data that about how the station was shut down, where resources are, and things like that. Unfortunately, nothing of interest
Okay.
towards your goals, but anything mundane you want to know about Tanaka Station is there. It does tell you that on the other side of the rock formations there is the miners' habitation zone.
Okay.
So there's an entertainment area, there's a machine shop, and some other things on the other side.
Does the date of the last log line up with how recently you said this facility's been used?
No,
No? Okay.
no, it's like 75 years. It's
Okay.
yeah, yeah. This what he found in the barracks area probably was in the last month or so.
Okay. And can we contact Mother through this, or is it only through the little disc?
He's carrying the puck, so
I would have walked back in there where you're at.
I think maybe we need to ask her if she can elaborate on the 3 items. I don't know if she will or not, but
Said something about pinging when close.
Yeah.
Is that gonna
Pinging.
ping?
Yes.
Or
Yeah,
do we,
that's-
okay.
That would be my
Okay.
assumption.
Yeah, so we need to walk blindly until it's like, hey, warmer.
Ding, ding,
Yeah.
ding,
you said you wanted to go into the turbo shaft.
Yeah, I'm just holding it.
Yep,
till-
the shafts are open. They're on a simple cycle. It's maybe a 20-foot drop to the next lower level. There's stone. It's carved out. There's a large power generator. There's some more racking for equipment and some ironworks for building up a structure. Other than that, in the lower level, there's nothing else besides the power generator.
All right. Now,
There's a main kill switch down there associated. More fuel slugs for the power generator.
now that we're starting to go and all that fun stuff, and there's the possibility of splitting the party, I have a hand radio. Does anyone else?
What's a hand radio?
That's what it says on my thing. You know, walkie-talkie.
I know what happened. What's a hand radio? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I know.
Nope.
Bro, I literally have a cutting torch and a maintenance jack. You
Alright,
can probably
so-
see them visually on hanging somewhere. And my hammer.
Nice
It
hammer.
has runes carved in it.
We need to go see if we can find some more equipment. Radios would be nice. Potentially a motion tracker or something like that if they would do. I don't think they'd have anything like that here.
Is there
but-
anything of value equipment-wise down here that would
In this station, no. Other than, I mean, there's the stored cylinders and things like that, but
Yeah.
Yep. Then I'm just coming back up like, it's waste time down there. There's a kill switch down there, but that's it.
We'll need that for when we go to leave. We need to shut everything down, secure the location, power everything off before we leave. So that's good to know.
Well,
I will take something like metal and make a mark into it so I'd mark it. Like into the door frame
put a
or
floor.
something.
okay.
chalk.
Cutting torch.
Yeah, yeah. All right. So pretty much this has been covered. That we feel confident that this is like covered head to toe. We're good with it. We can move on to another building to see survey, because I think we should really get a layout of what's going on before we start sealing things up.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Amanda, I found some mismatched clothes. See if there's anything that fits you.
Finding what I got.
Okay.
are you trying to shame her?
No, I am trying to make sure that she stays warm.
It's plenty warm here.
Well, you know,
That's true.
not so much
Is
exposed.
that alien isolation
For
concept?
those of you that are stressed, this is a safe place that if you wanted to take 5 or 10 minutes
Yeah, I did.
and soothe yourself or do whatever
Yes,
you
I-
need to do, you can reduce a level of stress.
If, well, see, you got the flamethrower, you can go with our entertainment Amanda here in the Ming Wilkins.
So on your character sheet, when you're removing stress, you just erase the one, and then pull the dice out of your pool.
So. But yeah, I kind of figured that. We'll end up doing there.
Because the barracks area, looks like it's been used within the last month. So I guess Expedition Redacted is
Yeah.
in here.
Well, there was somebody sent ahead of us. So within the past month.
That's
Yeah,
what he's saying.
Yeah.
Whoever the redacted
I'm agreeing,
people
yeah.
were.
I'm agreeing with it. Sorry.
There's at least 5 beds in there.
There's a set of double bunks, yeah, so there's 10 bunks.
Have they all been?
That's a great question. No, only 2 appear to be used.
Okay.
I guess going back to the forcible entry, now thinking about it, is that recent wear and tear, or can we tell if it's been weathered a little bit
So that would
longer?
be a follow-up survival check, I believe.
All right.
Would the computers there show us what areas it is that have been tampered?
The computers are not going to, no.
There's one success there.
Okay. So some of them look like they were pried open, like tools were used to override the locks. One of the doors looks like there was some violent.
Is it? But I guess is there rusting or would it have oxidized or anything like that?
On this planet, oxidation is probably not going to happen, rust. But the doors are like shredded.
Okay.
Yeah.
Something aggressive was used. However, other doors, like I said, have pry marks.
Marks, yeah,
Yep.
okay.
Because that was kind of why I was like, what the shit could have done that, when the first initial explanation was like, that's weird. So,
Any bloodstains around?
That'd be another survival check or a medical aid check if you want to look for that kind of evidence. Nothing so far has stood out, but you haven't been deliberately looking for it.
Medical aid 0 should just start the regular 4 thing.
You might want to call in someone else who has medical aid.
Anybody got medical aid? I want to check and see if there's any
What's that?
blood
Well, is
spots.
medical aid part of the empathy stat
Yes,
block?
yes.
Okay,
It's
that's
part
what I
of it.
thought. That's what I thought. I got.
no. So I only got 2. For
Look at your own sheet, man.
Well, I'm not looking at every little detail. I just looked at the stats.
I'll take a look around, see if I notice any blood or anything. 1 success.
You see where someone has cleaned up blood. Pretty good, but not the best.
As a bartender, you know you could have done better.
Yeah. Cleaned up my fair share of blood stains after a bar fight.
Other fluids.
Yeah, someone was hurt. Probably hurt themselves prying the door open.
That's fair.
Idiot. Just idiot colonists doing idiot colonist shit. So.
So,
Doesn't look like a ton
taking
of
some
blood.
additional time to calm down stress, what are you guys going to do next?
Willie, you want to head this one?
Furnace?
Yeah, over here.
Okay.
And do you guys want to take the other building, or you want to hang out here?
What do you say, sweetheart? You want to venture on over to the other building?
Sure.
Nice. I'll start heading that way.
Okay.
Oh, I can't wait.
So with the power fully activated from the main generator, the doors are on auto switches as you approach. The doors open. So the first building here is a guard station. So this is kind of a guard switch. What's that?
Boring.
Boring. Yeah. There's a lot of camera equipment here and tie-ins. There's a tool switch where there would have been crowd control things, rifles, stun batons. All that is cleared out and empty. This room is fairly sterile.
Interesting.
I'm gonna make an attempt on the computers.
Okay,
I wanna
go for it.
See if I can get any footage from the people that were here recently.
That's a great idea.
I'll hover over top. You're sitting in the chair.
Yeah.
I'll hover over top of the chair and try to be a second set of eyes.
Nope, I failed.
Okay.
No
So
successes.
you can push, or since you have a story point, you can count that as an auto success.
Oh.
Okay. I will use the story point.
Okay, so it looks like the camera system is on a very short loop where it saves data, then dumps, saves data, then dumps. Again, it's on a very short loop. You do see humanoids moving through, very precision-like. One hand on the shoulder, looks like someone may have a shield. They're stacked, they're moving through. But it's a very brief moment in the camera pan. There's a lot of dust and static in the camera feed. There's prior to that you see several dark shapes moving rapidly, but the camera is very distorted by the dust.
Hey, what was that? Did you see that? Did you see that shadow move over in the corner there?
Yeah, it's just the dust.
But as far as the humanoid shapes, it's very militaristic.
Yeah.
It was probably within the last 2 weeks.
Okay. Well,
Can you back that up? Can you freeze that frame?
Enhance.
yeah, I will. I'll give
Okay.
it a shot.
So locking in on that image, there are 5
Okay.
soldiers. They're all wearing dark uniforms, helmets. Someone in the front has a shield.
Any markings on the uniforms?
Not that you can see. The cameras are. There's a significant amount of dust.
Closed circuit cameras. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also magnetic silica.
That's true.
It sticks to everything. It causes static interference.
All right. Well, there were 5 people here.
And 2 bits.
It was military or something.
But as far
like
as
that.
the timeline goes, there's only about 2 or 3 months worth of footage
Footage.
before the last dump.
Okay. I want to try and pan through and see if, like, there's any cameras on the doors that show them, like, prying in or anything like that. No.
Not in this area.
All right. Well, that's all we got from here. We know there was 5 of them.
Okay. The next facility over looks like a testing and smelting furnace where they would melt and combine elements of the silica to package out to send. It's fairly powered down. The furnace, if it were activated, could melt a significant amount of heavy metals. But other than that, there's just other materials related to mining. Nothing usable as a weapon as far as that goes. Testing materials, storage stuff.
Was this one of the, did this facility have one of the doors that was like pried open or made open?
The furnace room? No.
Yeah, okay. So there wasn't any kind of signs of anything like that?
No. Both of the doors operate normally.
Alright. So, no one yelling at us, no noises, no nothing like that. Kinda
You
make it
can
pass.
always follow up with a more intense search.
I can go do that. That's the observation, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Or you could try survival if there's something direct you want to find out.
Observation. I just kind of want to, like I said,
Sure,
get a
go for it.
survey of the area. 1, 2 successes.
Cool. There's no footprints. There's no indication of anyone being in this facility.
Okay.
Anything that you would have seen is clearly out and around the front end of the building, this lower area.
Alright, so this area's clear. We can go ahead and seal this one off. Everything looks good. So that's 1 checked off.
All right.
So, does anybody have a welding or cutting torch they can?
This guy.
Okay. So we can kind of hand wave that. Assume that you've got at least 5 dipole in that.
Sure.
In machinery, yeah. Heavy machinery.
Machinery is in the. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that we can hand wave that. So there's several large outcroppings that kind of abut this area. There's definitely like trenchways that are cut through that lead to the other side of the compound. So
Yep. I would say, honestly, oof. Just in case we need to get back here for some reason, then maybe even I don't know, the guard station, maybe not. So you could probably seal off the guard station, have that sealed off, leave this open for the last thing to seal, and we can all go as a group over to kind of do what we need to.
Yeah, I don't think I'd advise splitting up.
Shayna, do you have any input?
I'm assuming this
Being the representative.
just to clarify our objective 4 or whatever, the location. This whole thing is the location we need to secure.
There's a habitation area on the other side of this map.
So this building is not what it's referring
No,
to.
It's part of the
Okay,
compound
the
that needs to be
whole thing.
secured.
My
Okay.
suggestion is that we've sealed these ones off
Yes.
because I don't think we have any new use for that. Go do whatever we need to here, and then this be the last thing we need to seal off in case
I feel
it
like
takes a while. It's up to you. I don't care.
so knowing that we're gonna have to secure this location in the end anyway, I feel like we need to secure it now. So anything broken, maybe leave like 1 working door or something, and like the broken stuff,
Weld
fix
the rest
it,
shut.
weld it shut, whatever. Just
Sure.
Well, another thing too, it just popped in my mind. Definitely want to leave this one open because one of the last things was the power down. So this does need to be the last thing.
Yeah, I'm saying leave, like, I mean,
Oh yeah, no,
There's
seal off
multiple
everything with the
doors.
exception of okay, yeah,
So what do you want your main entry and exit point to be?
Yeah.
Left open.
and we're going this way.
yeah.
So maybe one of these down here. These are doors, right?
Yeah, these are rolling
Yeah.
doors.
Yeah.
Right.
Some of them are, the larger ones are rolling doors, the others
How about
are.
we leave
sliding.
this one and this one open? And
That's
seal
fine.
the
I just
rest?
mean, like, anything that's definitely broken,
Alright.
let's
Yeah.
weld
I'll get to
those
work
shut.
on that. Everything they instruct me to weld shut, I shut
Okay.
everything down.
And you know from your search before, there's stock metal and things like that underneath that you could rely on. Okay,
Okay.
cool.
I want the, you're still in this.
Yeah,
Bigger
I'm still
building?
there with you.
Give me the puck, the mother puck, or whatever. I forgot what it's called.
Mother puck.
The
Give me that mother puck. Give me mother.
I forget what it was called.
Mother puck will work.
Yeah.
Mother work.
I did that on purpose.
I want to see if
I
she'll
love it.
answer. I want to ask Mother, what are the items we're looking for?
All operatives should be prepared.
Useless wench.
I love it.
When you do bring that up, you do get kind of on the puck. There's sort of a like a mini hologram that indicates that you do need to move forward.
Yep.
Okay. I'll keep it out then until everybody regroups and seals some of the doors and all of that.
Okay. So about 2 hours would need to pass for some labor, things like that. Any additional stress that you all have can be resolved while you're waiting or assisting. Are we ready for another map change?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's grab that mini off the board.
And then lay over top of it.
Yep.
Can you also use a little break?
Oh yeah, can we do a bio break real quick?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right,
Sure,
we'll
sure,
take a
sure.
bio break.
Awesome. So moving past the front end of the facility through the cut stone, this is the part of the habitation area for the miners who would be in the area. The cut stone opens up. There's 2 main facilities, each to the left and to the right. It looks like there's a garage in the middle, a huge pile of trash, and 2 smaller sheds. So we're gonna enter in where the mini's at.
I'm gonna go start looking through the trash.
Okay.
I would suggest to hit the bigger facility first, but I don't know which is bigger, yay or nay.
The trash looks like kind of burn pit stuff. There's all leftover material. It is covered thickly in that silica dust. You can see remnants of personal equipment, personal gear, desks, tables, things that Yutani probably didn't want to leave behind for anyone to claim. Something that may have been of value but not worth hauling out. Kind of standard procedure to burn and ruin material that could have been stolen or taken later on.
What a waste.
Does this puck give any kind of indication?
It does. In fact, you're getting a signal from the right. In fact, you're getting
The
a
building?
full-on ping to your right. My right. Yep.
Okay.
You move that way.
So, yep. So you pass 2 small garages, 2 small sheds, and this facility has a rolling door that is open.
Like it opens when you come up, or it was
It is
already
open.
Okay.
Does not appear to be damaged. It is open.
The pulse rifle, does it got the flashlight on the front, or
What's it say?
I didn't
On the back.
actually, yeah. Bonus +1 damage to long weight. Costs $1,200. That's not bad. Armor piercing full auto grenade launcher. So that's a no then.
Correct.
Does not have a luminous
Okay.
on it.
I just know some of them did. That's what I was.
So it appears that the space to your left is probably a machine shop, maybe for the Roughnecks to repair tools and gear, maybe a hangout. It looks like there's part of a habitation area to the right.
Merry Christmas to me. That's what I say walking in.
Okay.
Now, before you open your Christmas gifts, let's secure those 2 buildings over there.
They're just sheds. Who cares?
It said to secure them all. Mother
I'm
gets
gonna direct
cantankerous.
flamethrower to go first. I'm not worried about the sheds.
Okay.
Okay. So this looks like
Close their doors.
so this is potentially the office of the machine shop. The stairs go up a little, leading to a level pad, and then it looks like that there's an enclosed office space.
Which does the ping give any indication once we're in here?
Forward.
So this direction.
Keep going forward.
Mother
I'll
poker
be
first.
pushing you in front of me.
Okay.
Hey.
So,
Buy me dinner
as a
first.
prefab building, this looks like a junction to another hallway, perhaps for another building that's just currently not there. There's doors to the right and left.
I got doors to the right and left. Which one do you want me to take, Sammy?
Does it indicate left or right or straight?
Left.
We're going left.
All right, yeah. hit
This
the
door is locked.
button. It's locked.
How do these? Are they computer unlocked or?
You could do a contact to try to see if that would work, or an engineering check.
While they're doing that, I'm gonna go right. Willie, entertainers, Amanda, they couldn't think of Amanda. Boris, you guys wanna hang out here or pop in with me to check the other area out?
Oh, I was closing the doors
two.
over there.
Okay.
You have successes? Okay, so you're able to monkey with the pad, and the pad opens up. Again, this is a machine shop. Looks like, looking through to the left, that the roll top door has been forced open. There's a lot of silica blown in. Ambient air is being pumped in, but it's not exactly balanced with the outside air. The space to the right, if you're moving in there, it looks like the machine shop manager's space. There is a working Joe at the desk. It has been ripped apart.
Ripped apart?
There are large gashes, tears, and force trauma to the robot.
Wow.
So for those of you that aren't familiar, different than a synthetic,
Yeah, those are the.
a working Joe is more like Yeah, more like a standardized robot.
Yeah.
Fairly
And,
simple. They have
yeah,
rubber skin on them.
Yeah.
How many slices?
Quite a lot.
3 per or 4?
Do a survival check.
Guess they
Oh.
don't build them like they used to.
Any more dice? One more? That one's got 6 on it, hopefully.
I got 1 6.
Okay. It's a little hard to tell. There are multiple of these rips and tears. It is in bad shape. It appears that it drug itself to this station. There's a track of oil and lubricants dried on the floor. That silica dust collecting on it.
I would like to check out the desk. See if there's anything of use, radios, any kind of like keys or anything like that. Nothing.
No, it's all been cleared out.
Okay. And then Working Joe got anything on him?
It has a UPP uniform. So
Can't
a
remember what it
UPP represents the more Russian-like
Okay.
part of the government, as opposed to the Three Americas. It's completely out of place here.
That is something worth noting.
Is this thing salvageable at all?
It would take a significant amount of time to repair it and materials.
Willie, you ever seen anything in all
Its
your...
head.
Can we get the head?
Well,
part?
so this is where I will ask you as the GM. With a turn of work, you can make a one-use item from scrap and parts you find lying around. I don't know if there's any type of... if there's enough scrap lying around that makes it worth the effort, if I can just tell it this...
What are you trying to build?
I'm just trying to see if I can get this thing functional
To talk.
to turn on at least.
In the machine shop, there's probably maybe some leftover materials. There's probably some gear that you could pull together to do that. Yeah.
I'll help you drag the body. I know we're gonna need just pretty much the head. But
Yeah,
I don't
just-
know where all the components are. I don't want to rip things apart.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't like... this thing's out
Yeah.
of place here, so
It's out
I
of
think
place.
we need
It's
information.
way out of place.
Yeah.
It's on the wrong side of the sector.
Yeah.
Willie, you ever seen thing tear something like this apart like that? These things are built pretty good.
I would assume no, but should I make it roll?
You can verify this is on the wrong side of the.
Yeah,
this is
and
on the wrong side
plus
of the sector.
I wouldn't know what
Sure, yeah.
causing this type of damage to.
Would
I
not
don't-
be easy.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, there's nothing that I would know.
Yeah.
No. No, man, I'm just a prospector. I don't see shit like this.
We get it, Willie. You're a prospector.
Yeah.
Got it. Good.
Yeah, good.
So
good.
Samuel, your mother is pinging significantly that an item is nearby.
Okay. I was gonna follow them.
Well, your flamethrower shield has not moved, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm trying to like
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Where are we going?
push in, but
Where are we going?
Okay,
do
so in the
find
middle of the
your
room, there's some cutting torches and large scale repair equipment. There's another front workbench. Underneath the bench, there is what looks like it's a data case. It's a soft-sided package with a zipper, and there's what looks like an old-fashioned hard drive.
okay. Like big.
Palm size.
Okay.
So the compact.
I'll put it in, I don't know, a pocket or a bag or whatever
Okay.
I've got on me that's big enough.
Mother cycles through. The ping stops, and then a new direction is illuminated.
In which direction?
Out this way.
That way.
Yep.
Okay. I guess we found what we're looking for here.
What are we looking for?
I would have showed you as I put it away.
What's in it?
I don't know.
Open it up. It's gonna
Don't open it up, dumbass. That's all you're gonna hear from me.
So it was secured in a case.
So it's in a zippered container. Zipper's wasn't secured, but there's what looks like an old-fashioned hard drive, like something big and chunky.
Yeah. I would have peeked or whatever. I wouldn't have hidden anything necessarily. and then just
There's a series of
away.
numbers and letters that a label maker was used to put on there.
Okay. That's what you're getting from it.
Cool. Okay. Where to?
The ping goes out that way.
Out towards where Scotty's sitting.
Yeah.
Then we'll go that direction.
Okay.
I guess I'm getting nudged.
Well, yeah, you're my shield.
I know.
Oh, shield go.
How long do we think it'll take to try to get that head working?
It'll take a full turn. He's got a trick where he can kind of pull something together.
I'm definitely gonna hang out with him because I got the pulse rifle.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to assist them or something like that, I know not splitting is the most advantageous thing to do. But if we're gonna do it, let's try to do it in even numbers.
So I was outside by the garages there. What is this building?
It's a large garage. It's round shaped and there's like an offshoot smaller shed attached to it. So do your build check. I think you have heavy machinery.
Heavy machinery, yeah.
Okay.
And there is no assistance or anything like that.
You can help if you have an appropriate skill. Yeah, you can add to his die pool.
Trying to think.
We're looking in the machinery, so in your strength category.
Oh, heavy machine. No, on that one I don't. So I
Okay.
can't. Okay. Sorry.
Yours empty?
2
Mine's
successes.
empty.
Awesome. So you're able to get the head to activate. So it's data collection and at least partial element of its log would be available.
All right. Well, look at you. We're up. This thing's on. What do you want?
Does it go through any kind of weird cycle thing? Does it immediately just start talking like what? Or is it just like literally like that kind of like because I know with the Working Joes they're very similar to the thing. It's not like they would project a written.
So it starts
format.
rambling on in what sounds like modern or space Russian.
Yeah.
It starts blathering on and then it
that's
stops. It gives off an alert tone, like a panic or a danger tone. Something that a Working Joe would do if it's in conflict with a job. And then it continues to blather on.
Checks to see if we understand space Russian.
Sure.
What would that end up being in wits? I imagine.
Yep.
Observation.
I'll give it to you.
Okay. Come on, space Russian. Nope.
Do you want to push?
Yeah, why not? Everybody else will push.
Okay, so make sure you mark your stress.
Yes.
Add it to the pool.
And the stress is above. No face hugger, please. No, it wasn't. So.
No face hugger, but no success.
No success.
No
face
success.
hugger.
No.
Fuck me. All right.
Anybody else know space Russian?
I mean, I've got a 6 observation. Maybe I'll just do it passively and see what happens. Can I get 2?
Let's go ahead and bonus you one more die since he took some time and worked on it. Not successful, but
Still tried. It was worth the effort.
There is a success.
Nice.
He's hot over here.
there you go. So what you gather from the broken language is that the droid was tasked with setting up something, and it encountered a conflict when it was trying to bring equipment in. It encountered resistance. The resistance started attacking it, and then it tried to get to a safe place. And it seems like it's repeating what it was trying to tell its masters, for lack of a better word.
All right. I'm not trying to metagame it, so I'm just assuming that, like, hey, this thing's shot. It's just repeating over. I'm not going to try to communicate with it, but I'm going to let you know, like, hey.
Basically, it's just that's all we're gonna get from it.
Yeah.
Okay. All
Unless
right.
you
That's
want
fine.
me to go further on it or not, but
Well, it was worth a shot because
Yeah.
at this point it was a 50-50 because I know they're not near as advanced like Bishop or.
no.
Yeah, that,
Again,
but
yeah. I know enough of these things.
Yeah.
That they're not the smartest things in the world.
No,
but
that's what I
it's-
said. It
Yeah,
was.
they're a step above a binary load lifter,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
Yeah, it
But
was. It
there's-
was long shot, but I thought we might take
I'm
it.
less concerned with
You're,
whatever.
you're aware that it was attacked. It
Yeah.
definitely says it was attacked and it was trying to get to a safe space.
And I'm a little concerned with why this type of bot is out here.
Yeah.
And there's something else out here too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't know. I think we need to be proceeding with a little bit more caution than what we've been doing.
right,
Kind
so
of going
then-
through this thing laissez-faire a little
Yeah.
bit. So
Yeah, I would just go ahead and kill the power source because we don't need this thing making any noise.
yeah, kill it.
Okay. We can hand wave that. So you're in the middle of the workshop. You know there's another habitation unit attached to it. Again, the front garage door is pulled open.
So while you guys are just looking for the things, does anyone else have the torch, or is that 100% all you?
Is it stuck? Can we pull it back down, or is it like stuck open?
So to pull the garage door down, someone's gonna need to do a strength check,
Okay.
like physically do a strength check.
We're supposed to go that way.
I got a 3 on the
said that
strength.
I got a 3 too. Just try it. And let's just try to pull this thing down and see what the hell
Want me to
happens.
try it, or you want to try it?
And both of you grab it.
Yeah, I'll grab one end. You grab the other end and see what the hell happens.
Okay. So let's do a roll. Who's gonna? Just one person needs to roll.
I can roll. I got the.
You roll. I'm not
thing.
gonna ruin my hot streak on the door.
Okay, that's fine. So because I've got the stress thing, it's the 3 and the stress.
Oh, this is even better. It's even better flavor.
Right.
Let's do it.
That's what I was wanting to know. All right. Face up.
So you fail to get the door down.
Pow! It hit my head
Working in
also.
the heat is not your forte. So you're gonna take another stress.
Okay.
The alarm from
Yep.
the droid.
Mark it on your sheet, and then we're gonna do.
Thank
Then
you.
you're gonna roll a standard D6. 4 and 2 is 6. So you're still in the keeping it cool. So you managed to keep your nerves in check.
My
But
side
barely.
is my side is stuck. And once you son of a bitch and start cussing at hands slip off.
So the door still remains open.
Fuck this thing! Bam! Just punch it.
Awesome.
Feel better?
No.
Boris, what are you up to?
There's cutting torches back under the desk if you need some.
Fuck you, asshole!
Oh, it's cord and cutting torch.
Yeah, I think there was a couple
Yeah.
moves mentioned.
Yeah, I can run over there and grab one of those. We'll just go over and
So you want to leave the door open for the time being, or do you want to try it again?
Let's try it again. Why not? That's a one shot kind of
Okay.
thing. 2 facehuggers. Come on, let's go. I want a high score. Aw, damn you.
No.
No, the door's just not going to come down at this point. So, Samuel, what's your next motivation?
We're following the ping.
Yep, you're given direction to come this way out of the
That's
building.
what I thought.
Okay,
Then we would have went out before they started working with the door.
okay, fair.
then would I have picked up a cutting torch then? Because I was going to go in there and.
Did you pick up a cutting torch from someone else?
No, there was a
Oh,
couple.
there's-
Oh yeah, there's. There's equipment in there you could
I
grab.
could have used that on part of the door to see if I could.
It's not really what's needed. It just needs to be pulled down. It needs a little more muscle and a little less lip.
Because I've been failing. Yeah. Right? So because I've been failing so
Accurate.
hard, I've just been putting flavor into it.
Can I?
So
put
as you
that
start
on
coming
my
out, you
backpack?
see that there's a significant amount of evidence of scuffle in the area between the garage and the other door. That vaporator is destroyed. Yeah.
Okay. What does that do? Air?
So vaporators have rods that are cooled, and what happens is in the evening, any moisture is drawn to that and condenses down, and then it's collected in the facility to collect water from the atmosphere. This one is completely wrecked.
Okay.
Where to, Sammy? We going?
So if you're moving into that area, you see that there's a large disturbance in the sand, a lot of scuffle marks. That shield that you saw from earlier from the video is laying on the ground. There's blood, dried blood on it, and then the doorway to this part of the facility is open as well.
Yeah, I don't say nothing about that.
Would you have described what you saw
Nope.
in the security
I
office?
didn't.
No, I hadn't.
Okay. I'll point it out though. Do you see all this?
Man, looks like something went down. Hey, look, there's a shield. Maybe we can use that for protection.
Is the thing two-handed? The flamethrower?
I mean, I can use it with one.
Okay, well, I'll pick it up and hand it to you.
Cool.
As you
Take
being
the shield.
Okay.
I like this. Shield in one hand, flamethrower in the other. Come on!
So on the bottom side of the sheet, you'll see there should be an armor section. So you'll add a +1 to your armor. If you take damage, you can immediately reduce the armor or the damage by the armor rating.
Do you count as a shield for me?
Possibly.
Possibly.
Where we going to?
You
We
know,
going to the
you're really
garage?
playing a corporate
I'm
person
assuming it's
very
in
well.
the building, which is wide open.
Was it? It's
So the
not-
garage in the center is secured. It's closed.
Okay.
And the ping is still coming from like
that
this
area.
direction.
Yep.
Okay.
So we're going
So-
kind of out of this area.
If
The ping hasn't been specifically noted, just that it's this way from where your previous
Let's
location
go.
was.
I guess we're going around the garage then, unless you want to go through it.
Nah, that's cool. We'll go around it. And
Okay.
Just you lead the way.
I'm
You
just
tell me where to
following
go.
the
Okay,
lake
so you do
walk.
get, so as you make the corner for the garage, you do get a ping that the item is in the garage.
Okay. Just kidding. We're going in here.
No, good.
Is everybody else still in the shop, or are you following Samuel?
I'm following.
Okay, anyone else?
I'm in the, I was with these two chuckleheads.
Yeah.
Playing with the garage door? Okay.
I'm just sitting back watching.
Just-
The garage doors are closed. There's another keypad, so you'll either need to mechanically break it, or you'll need to use your Comtech again and
Do your thing, Sammy.
You know I got a grenade launcher on this thing.
Yeah, you're gonna need that.
We need to re-secure the facility afterwards.
Got one.
Thing
Okay,
currently secured.
monkeying with the pad, you figure out the code. It opens up. There is a stagnant smell in this room.
That hit you first. You're in front of me.
It is a heavy smell of copper and something biological that has gone sour.
It doesn't smell quite good.
But the ping is definitely strong in this space.
Sickeningly sweet smell.
Is it dark in here?
It is dark. There's a wall panel, but
Little
For
flash
light?
of flame.
yeah, like a little wall switch you can turn on.
Okay. I'll flip that on.
So this looks like a storage area. There's a lot of fuel slugs, deconstituted food. There is some resin along the side wall. It's kind of a grayish green, and it's shining. If there is that ping is very close.
Yucky.
The fuel slugs, can I use them for the flamethrower or no?
No, they're for like the power generator or for a vehicle.
Just checking.
Yep. There's other storage containers in here, but like I said, along the side wall there, there's
Like here?
the other direction behind that side.
Okay.
There's
We'll get there.
a lot of this thick, slimy, drawn out resin.
Is that where the ping's indicating towards? I'm gonna point towards that way. Go look over there.
Yeah, I got it.
Line it up.
Right
That
over
also
there.
is like the source of that smell.
Smells funky as fuck over here.
I've got my mouth.
Immediately
covered.
touch the slimy resin. Just
Yeah.
and start rubbing it.
It's like thick hair gel. It
It's-
sticks to your fingers. It has a very, very foul
It's gross.
organic smell, kind of like an open wound.
Area secure, Sammy.
Do you
What
see
am I
any,
looking for?
Do you see any
Roll your
cases?
observation check, because there's a lot of this resin all over these food canisters.
Oh, this will be adorable.
2 6s.
Oh.
Oh, fantastic! So you find a very fancy watch.
Ooh, immediately bend down and pick that up.
It's got a large, well-built strap, and it has a huge face. There's obviously some kind of advanced technology built into it. It also is scrolling numbers and letters, but it also appears to be tracking something. It's active.
Here, somebody's retirement gift. It's yours.
Do I know what it is, or
You've seen something like it. Like for security purposes, if you have like a valuable item, like a security detail would have one of these or two of these.
can I just strap it on my arm?
Sure.
Okay.
Watch
It's
the resin.
kind of slimy, but sure.
I'll wipe it off on his first.
Fantastic. Mother goes through a cycle, and then she opens up another pathway this way.
Taking that as inspiration, I'll wipe my hand on my own shirt. I kind of didn't think of that.
While they're doing all this stuff, I do want to, if it's okay, try to take time, calm down a little bit, and kind of rub on the cross pendant that I have.
Oh, you're a holy person.
Apparently.
That's amazing.
Oh, that's your. You want to
Yeah.
try to reduce your stress?
Yeah, I want to try to de-stress.
In that area, there doesn't appear to be any threat, so sure.
Okay. So I'll take however long I can. If I can just stress down to zero, it'd be great.
8 to 10 minutes is fine. While they're clearing the side of the
Then-
garage,
One.
perfectly fine.
That clears all of them, or just one?
Just
or-
one.
Are you
That's
guy or
fine.
girl?
Huh? Akira guy. Well, Akira could be a
I wasn't sure.
both, but
I think there's
I'm
only
assuming
one person
two.
that's definitively male or female.
Oh,
but
okay.
yeah.
Gotcha. Fair.
I try to, not knowing who the audience is or whatever, I try to keep it
Yeah.
generic.
Gotcha.
Samuel obviously is.
Mine had a picture of a guy on the
Well, but that's those are
That's
from the
the-
book.
yeah.
So
Alright.
Alright.
Guy.
At least we reduced down.
Me
by
too.
one.
Yeah, look.
I swear.
Give this door a little tug. Am I allowed to after?
Yeah, go ahead.
This is about enough time. I'm
How
just
about
gonna-
you help
hopefully-
him, entertainer?
No. I'm just gonna give it a little tug. Like man versus machine here.
Not good at the tugging.
No, and you know what? I'm not worried about it. So, like, nah, this thing's stuck. I'm glad you busted your ass on it first. So,
That's not quite my forte.
I usually pay people to do this.
I'm gonna head out as they're, playing Dumb and Dumber with the door, and
Hear
take a
the
look
bus
outside
going
to see if I can find where the rest of them went to.
so they're not in sight. Like I said, to the area. So they're going to be in the garage. If you
Yeah.
want to move that mini over there.
But
I'm out here.
Oh, you didn't follow completely
No,
with them?
I didn't go all the
So
way
let's
to
put that one over there next to the vaporator. Yep. So the space to the right, again, there's a garage door that's open. It looks like another one of those sheds. The door's open to the shed as well. This one looks like it's been forced, similar to what you saw in the first building.
Which force? Like
Pry bar.
pry bar?
Yeah, someone
bar.
mechanically forced the door open.
I didn't know if it was like that or just like
Sorry, that's me in the chair.
or like beaten into by something.
Mm-mm.
Okay. So I will see the blood and all of that. I want to take a quick look around
Okay.
as I do that.
So the space to the right looks like a small habitation zone. There's a lofted dormitory or something up above. There'd be markings on the walls.
Okay. Boris, what are you looking at? What are you doing?
I was just waiting for him to come back out. What do you
Okay.
need?
Oh, nothing. I was just curious on. So you're looking this direction towards where they went, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna slyly go and pull out the small improvised motion tracker that I have
Okay.
and take a
I knew
take a
someone
look
had
to
one.
see if there's anything abnormal.
So using the motion tractor requires a battery use. So
Okay.
roll your. What's the power level? I
Uh,
think it's a
That'd be normal.
3. So you roll 3 dice
okay. 'Cause
for an
battery
improvised
level-
motion tracker. It's your battery life. So just roll 3 dice.
Nope.
Okay. No, you're fine. So if you roll a 6 on this, then it means one of your battery units is expired.
Oh, okay.
So
That's
not a
good
big
thing.
deal. So the motion tractor, you're kind of waving it around, shows that there is motion in that lofted dormitory, as well as motion in the garage
Okay.
where your teammates went.
Which I know Boris is looking there. And like I said, I'm doing this kind of on the sly. I don't want Boris
Fair
or
enough.
anyone to know that I have this.
I feel like Boris
I
is-
do hope that you're the first one to die.
Okay. I will note
Courage
that.
up.
And I'm gonna wait for a second.
All right.
I'm gonna go out. I'm done with this door.
I'm like you.
Okay.
It's
So Amanda is standing there. She's kind of like pivoting back and forth, standing where all this gore was and where the signs of scuffle are. Sort of standing there.
What you thinking, Amanda?
Well, on that security camera, there was 5 people that came in. There's a lot of blood here.
What type of people?
You were with us?
I wasn't.
No.
It was not. No.
Oh.
That was me.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I knew it was you, but I thought you came as well.
Nope, me and him went the other way. At that one, I'm just gonna go. Okay, tell us more about the security camera,
Yeah, what
people,
was
and
on
blood.
this-
What the fuck?
What are we talking about here?
There was 5 people dressed in black. It seemed, like they were searching. I'm assuming it's the people that were redacted from the prior group sent down.
Anything that we need to know about these people, or any observations, or
Just 5 people dressed in black. Strolling on in.
So knowing what we know about our space Russian friend, at this point, there's too much weird shit. I'm just gonna air it all out. So we've got 5 people dressed up in things. We got a working Joe that's not even in this sector, just being here. What the fuck?
right? But she didn't say that they were like anything like alignment wise or anything.
No,
so
I
like,
know.
my head's not going military.
No, I know. I'm just saying is that I'm saying 5 people
Yeah.
black, and then I'm just putting the working Joe together.
Yeah,
Is
something.
where my mind's going.
Something is
And I'm
here.
saying this out loud for everyone to hear.
Okay.
So that way we can all be on the same page.
Yeah, I think we need to stick together because this is.
Some crazy shit's going down. Where is Flamethrower and
Yeah, where's the meat
Corporate.
shield and the
yeah, Corporate Brown Nose?
yeah? Where's the middle manager that doesn't know there's gas from a hole in the ground?
Fucking love you.
As I pop my head out the door and say,
Yeah, you rang.
"We're on number 2."
You guys are falling behind in the Easter egg hunt. We got 2. What you got?
Yeah, well, there's a little more than Easter eggs that we're gonna need to find, is what I'm gonna say.
We all recouping.
Yeah.
I thought we went in that door right there. Was that not the case?
No, we went in this door.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
no.
you smell like shit
Literally.
more than you
Right.
usually do.
Yeah.
You're smelling a little more shitty than you usually do. What the hell did you roll around in there, baby Thor?
You really want to know?
I don't know.
Here, smell these fingers.
Oh, jeez.
I knew it was gone. It didn't make it any less funny.
What are you guys doing in the barracks there? In the garage?
Wouldn't you like to know? Anyway, why are we sitting out here? We got shit to find.
Well, the
we
shit's
can
on
call
you
you
apparently.
Wetland.
But
Did you guys hear that?
Hear what?
I said Wet Willie.
Okay.
I'm gonna point down to the area where it's broken in that I had noticed some motion. I'm like, I could have sworn I heard something down there. Sound like something getting knocked over.
Well, maybe it's survivors.
Yeah.
Maybe,
Maybe
looking
it's
for,
space
maybe
Russians.
they're looking for the shield. And I'll start walking that direction slowly.
I'm
I'll
gonna try
get
to
you guys
persuade
up.
that the tracker's going the other way.
and I'll get you 2 up to speed
Yeah.
with what's going on. With
So
this.
if you want to make them or try to encourage them, you can use what's called a command ability. I think
Okay.
command is one of the skills.
Is
You
it
can
with
try
the
to
empathy?
steer them that way. Otherwise, you guys can continue to negotiate
Jordan likes
that.
it when you take charge.
There's
No.
1.
Oh.
All right.
Nice.
So your corporate agent is telling you that the goal is to go this way.
Well,
I'm going
sorry
with the
about
tracker.
that. That's what I yell in there, and I'm going back the other way.
I'm gonna use manipulation.
Okay.
Nice.
What are you gonna do, Boris? You're gonna do something.
I'm going with the tracker.
Oh, okay.
I found it. I want to keep an eye on it.
Alright,
some
2
bullshit.
successes.
So the majority of you feel like it might be worth trying out to see what's in the loft.
And the fact that, like it says, we aired out the.
Are you looking for the stunt?
Yeah, I found it. I was like, I mean, more people down here will be helpful. I think we should find out what's going on with what's down there. Using manipulation, specifically on the individual that is currently carrying the shield. I'm gonna lightly graze your arm and be like, I think we should.
So you
should
do
find out
feel
then.
you do feel a
The
little more
enter-
impressed by
The
their
entertainer makes a
pleadings.
valid point. I think we should go check this out.
Let's make it quick.
Okay.
All right, so moving up.
Yep.
So this area is kind of an L-shaped loft. It looks like there's an upper and a lower section. There's a pair of stairs that lead up. Again, the hallway ends at a door where an attached building might be, but there is a door to the left.
Just for clarification, we're all going with Riot Shield to the thing, right?
Sounds good. Okay, so let's.
Towards
I'll
the back.
move this off.
That's fine. Thank
Yeah.
you. All right, so let's move the green pawn up to the door.
Got a door up here to the left.
The door is intact, but it's not locked. When you open the door, or when you step up to the door, it opens.
Okay.
It looks like someone's dormitory. You are overwhelmed with that smell. The entirety of the room is covered in that resin.
God, couldn't you hold
You
it?
see several figures, shapes, buried in the resin. The smell is overwhelming.
Grenade launcher?
Everyone takes a stress.
Hello, is anybody in here? We're here for help. I got the
Everyone
shield.
takes it one stress. The smell is putrid.
I got
Blame
your
Amanda.
shield.
It's alive.
You're welcome.
Everyone roll your just your stress die.
Can we go toward the thing now? No.
Did anyone get a
I
success?
did.
3.
You two did?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So, like I said, the room is covered left to right, wall to wall, easily in a foot or more stretching out off the wall in that resin.
Sammy,
You
there's
see several forms, several blobs in the resin.
Sammy, there's a whole lot of that smelly slime in here. And there's a... I'm gonna move over towards the blobs and kneel down into the goo and just see what the fuck I'm assuming
It's not unlike what you saw in the other space. It's a little more congealed, so more gelatin-like rather than hair gel-like.
It's a little thicker. And I'm assuming the blobs are bodies. I'll start checking that out.
Sure.
Sure.
Roll your observation.
Got it.
Don't forget you're rolling with a stress now.
I need another one.
Another one?
No, I need another die. Because you add the stress die on top of
On
it.
top of your standard roll. Yep.
I have
Find anybody in there?
2 6s.
2 successes. Okay. With your let's see observation. Is it coming for you? Doesn't really. Are they more of them close by? How do I get past? Those are your potentials. So you're fairly certain that there are bodies. That there were humanoids in that are in those blobs.
Yep.
From the back, I'm going
Any
to say, can you
survivors?
tell what they're wearing?
You cannot tell unless you do a medical check and examine. You don't know if they're alive or dead.
No, I meant just clothing.
Clothing
Like
wise.
clothing.
It's buried in the resin.
Man, I'm not willing to stick my hand in this shit. I've already done enough. There are definitely 2 bodies in here. Somebody with a little bit more intelligence in the medical field can come check these poor souls out.
And I'm not. I don't have anything in medical, but I can take a look at them.
You know, I'm gonna keep an eye on this one. Just make
I
me a
have
note.
good empathy. I'm a bartender.
I'm just keeping an eye on you.
1 success.
Nice.
They
I forgot
are,
to roll my
Nope.
stress. Sorry. Yeah, just 1 success.
They do not appear to be alive.
They're dead.
You don't have to be a
They're
doctor.
dead.
No, they're dead.
Yo, found 2 people dead.
Nothing we can do now.
Nope, moving
Let's move
on.
on.
I'm gonna
Okay.
go upstairs here, this little whatever. That way.
So that's a stairwell down back into that smaller garage
okay.
space.
Alright.
As they all walk out, I'm gonna pull out a switchblade and start cutting one of the figures out to see if they had anything of use on them.
Interesting. Okay. Roll another observation.
And this is how we all die.
Yeah.
No success either.
Nice.
2 successes.
Cutting into it, you find that it's paramilitary gear. There's high quality canvas gabardine shirts and trousers. There's web gear. A lot of it's been ruined, maybe melted even.
Okay.
But what remains, it's definitely like high quality canvas,
Okay.
web gear. There's even like a jungle boot.
Okay. Can I go through any pockets, pouches?
There's not enough remaining. Like I said,
Gotcha.
much of it's melted.
Okay.
Radios.
Either that or it's saturated in the resin.
Okay. Gotcha. All right, and then I'll head out and catch back up with the rest of the group.
Okay. Roll your stress die. Okay. All right. Cool.
Hey, Sammy, I'm getting a funny feeling about Amanda. Is what I'm gonna lean in and whisper.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why she's part of this group.
What does your company know about Amanda? What do you know about Amanda?
Well, they don't typically send entertainers or bartenders on these type of things.
Well, at first I was buying into the entertainer gig, it made sense. But now I'm getting a little confused on this.
I'm with you.
Just an observation.
So you're moving off from the loft past the garage.
Yeah.
Okay. So this side of the habitation area looks to be like maybe a garage and the local cantina.
Oh,
There's evidence that there are like day-glow lights and such, kind of like, get your drinks here sort of thing that are all in shuttered mode.
Okay.
I think we hit the cantina. Amanda, why don't you go ahead and make us up some drinks if they got some stuff in there? Let's see how good your skills are.
All right, I'll head in. I'll see if there's anything usable.
Okay. So coming this way, what looks like a vehicle garage. It has one of those shutter doors that's been damaged, not pried open. It's been rended and ripped and pulled.
Okay.
It's still closed.
There's an what's that?
But it's still closed.
No, it's been ripped open. You can see straight into the garage. There's a set of old
That doesn't look ominous.
bikes and things like that where would have been a garage, parking garage. There's material in there. It's covered in dust, but the doors have been ripped and rended and torn into.
Provided I don't get clapped first. I have something for close encounters and something to reach out and touch someone, so we'll be okay.
So there's an alcove door here to the main entrance. It looks like there's also an entrance from the garage into. These doors are on standby mode as well.
I'm gonna get out.
So there's like I said, this is an alcove here, and there's a set of doors. Then there's a set of doors there as well.
Both of those doors are on standby, so they don't automatically open up.
Nope.
Does the little beacon lead more light to the left?
It's definitely indicating this space.
Then we'll work towards that way.
Okay.
I'm gonna sidle up next to Willie. Willie, I don't quite trust the man. Just giving off some fucking weird vibes. Keep your eyes on him. Let me know if you feel the same way, man.
Dude, I don't trust a damn thing about what's going on here right now. I don't trust my
I'm
asshole.
just saying. Keep his
She
wits
said
about
I
you.
don't trust my own asshole.
I just trust my old ass from a hole in the ground right now.
Okay.
Alright.
I said there's some funky ass robots. There's a bunch of stuff that this is starting to look a little bit more violent than we thought.
Also, I smell atrocious. Just throwing it out.
Yeah, I know. I already acknowledged that you smell.
So does Amanda, and so does Amanda. So someone's gonna have to monkey with the compad.
Sammy, you're up.
Comtech. Yep.
Did I have a yellow die?
Yep. Everybody had a stress
that
from experiencing
I
that.
have two.
Even though we
Four
were
and
in the back.
13. Even though we rolled a success?
That's a different check. Go ahead.
Oh,
Well, I got one of each.
All right. So you got a success.
And a facehugger.
Okay. So how much stress do you have?
The one.
Okay. So now you're gonna add a second, and then you're gonna roll a d6.
2.
2 and 2, keeping it together. You managed to keep your nerves in check, but just barely.
Oh boy.
I'm going to give you this now,
Everybody's just bigger.
and I'm going to give you this now.
her, me.
Her.
Me?
It's your boss.
Yep. So this is clearly the cantina. This is the designated watering hole. There are several stand-on tables. There's a large ring bar. Air is on full blast in this area.
Fucking right.
Lights are lit up. The bar service well is fully functional. This place does not have the residual dust that you found in other areas, but it is fully functional. You're getting a strong ping from the bar.
Sweet Bloody Marys and
I'm going
vodka
behind the
tonics.
bar to
Did you
see
say-
what they got.
If it was light in here?
It's all well lit, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the tables are all lit up, the bar's lit up, the overhead lights are on, air is on full blast in here. It's extremely comfortable compared to the outside.
So, Amanda, why don't you make us a nice strong drink? Me and Boris. We're a little parched here. We need
I'm
a little.
already behind there. I'm looking to
See?
see.
All right, I'll do it. So I'll head over to the bar and see what's available and try to mix up a drink.
And while you're doing that, with your check, you now can open and close door? Or was it just to open the door? Do we know?
Oh, your jury
Yeah,
rating or
the
whatever?
jury-
It was
and
just it was to work the panel. I
Can you
think.
read the second half of that? I know those are smaller cards.
I can read it.
Okay.
But yeah, he says with her jury rigging it open, is it now that she can open and close it, or just pop open?
Yeah, is the door
Good.
fully functional?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's figured out the code to the
Okay.
door.
I would say shut the door just in case. There's been too much weird shit around here.
Sure.
But yeah, there's definitely a ping, likely behind the bar area.
Okay. Well, I don't know what order we're coming in here, but I'll work over that way.
Okay. So go ahead and do your observation.
2 stress.
Double face hugger, let's go.
Yeah.
So, 2,
This is
3,
the
4,
proof.
5.
See?
Is there a place for speed?
Observation.
What's that?
Is there a
That
place
was
for
another
speed?
So your speed rating. So like
Hold
you remember we talked about doing slow actions,
Yeah.
fast actions.
Yeah.
It's not indicated on your sheet.
Okay, but so a speed 2 would be for these actions over here.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's 2 black successes and 2 5s on the yellow.
So we're just looking for 6s or face huggers. So you got 2
Okay, 2
successes.
6s.
Okay, so you find behind the bar, among the other bar material, everything seems to be otherwise shuttered down. Somebody has stocked the bar with some basics, but among the bar stocking, there is what looks like a tall, kind of a Yeti cylinder, and it has all those letters and numbers written on it. The watch starts buzzing as you approach it.
Okay. I guess I'll sit down at the bar and put all 3 pieces.
Okay. Once you picked up the cylinder, Mother cycles through and no longer projects any indications for movement.
Okay.
Question about the cylinder: is it completely closed off? Does it have I guess like not a panel, but like a glass that we can see into?
No,
Just
it's
straight
kind of
cylinder.
it's kind of brushed metal.
Okay.
Looks like kind of a non-sparking metal, maybe aluminum or some kind of carbide.
You said it's about like a Yeti cup or something.
Yeah, more like a 30, like one of
Like a
those.
third- like a
yeah,
third,
yeah,
yeah.
It's pretty big size.
Okay.
The big boys that might. Be
And it has
keep up.
it has some significant weight to it. There's definitely something in it.
Do you see a scotch in there?
I don't know, entertainer. Do we have a scotch in there?
Let me take a look. I guess.
There's some generic. I mean, there's atypical whiskey, atypical beer.
So-
Juice cocktail mix.
As they're all pushing me to make drinks, what should I roll for trying to mix up some drinks for them?
Was it to
Ability,
lie about it?
agility, mobility.
Let's do agility,
or
just flat agility,
just flat agility.
with a bonus.
Okay, with 1 bonus
Yep.
and my 1 stress. No, that is a failure with a failure on
You
the stress.
failed to perform,
I failed to perform.
so take another stress,
Yep.
and then you're gonna roll a d6.
5. Nope. I'm not keeping it together anymore.
Nervous twitch. Your stress goes up an additional point, and anyone near you catches on to your your anxiety, everyone else takes another stress.
What's the matter, Amanda? Little failure to perform. I mean, I know it happens to the best of us occasionally, but
So,
Out of
Samuel, you
practice,
take another
so-
stress. Who else was at the bar?
I wasn't at the bar, but
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
The stress on the card. I don't know if I should say it out loud or not.
It's the same thing.
No, I know.
Okay.
I have a cheat sheet.
So you'll take a stress. You'll take a stress.
oh, we get
I'm
stressed.
not-
Yeah, you get
yeah, if
stresses.
you're near the bar, that's what I
Anybody that's
said.
near the
Yeah.
bar.
If anyone near the bar
Near the
that
bar.
was watching me like make drinks for them,
Follow the directions.
Okay.
Yeah, because like I didn't say it,
Just
but I was
void.
thinking, let you guys at the bar. I was gonna kind of keep an eye on things in case But now I'm thinking that thermos. I'm just saying.
So yeah, you fail to perform, and in addition to everything else, you're getting stressed out. Other people are kind of feeding off that anxiety. They start to get a little tense.
yeah.
So our bartender that's here to help us drink during stressful situations
Doesn't know how to pour a
you don't
drink.
know how to pour a drink. What are you here for?
It's been
Yeah.
a little bit since I've had to actually bartend. Normally I have some support staff and, it happens.
Would you say like your whole life? Is that what you would say?
You know the funniest thing about those cryo sleeps and things that you might be asleep for months or even years, but you don't actually remember it or notice it. You should be perfectly fine. I'm just pointing that out.
Hey, there's effects from cryo sleep.
Not this.
You know?
Look down, look up.
Some people have had some adverse reactions
Still don't know how
while
to fly.
coming out of cryo sleep. I've heard the stories.
Did you get what we're looking for, Sammy?
Yeah, we got all three things.
Fantastic. Can we go now? Can we seal these buildings up and get out of here?
No, I'm going to get me a drink first. Because I'm going to relax for a little bit.
The biggest question is what's our fifth objective?
Redacted.
I don't know, Amanda. What's our fifth objective? And I'm gonna sit back.
I'm
I'm
looking.
not losing their shit. I'm gonna try to calm myself down.
I'm looking at the company, man, because
I'm sure Mother will let us know when we get there.
well,
Mother, what's our fifth objective? Is what I'll ask.
generally, from
Does she speak up?
my time of entertaining and talking with individuals, company agents generally have a slightly better ability of getting information out of the computers.
I already asked her.
Yeah. Does anyone know how to speak space Russian? I'm trying to-
Space Rush.
You think the entertainers for the UPP?
I can never remember what it is, but yeah, the UPP.
Yeah.
Since apparently
You
we're
get
going
what I'm
into
saying
this-
about Amanda here. It's a little suspicious, right? You saw the performance or lack thereof, and like some of the words that are coming out of her mouth. I mean, aren't you a little
As
suspicious?
you're talking to him, you notice he's doing a lot of this.
What the fuck's wrong with you now? I mean, I know I
Samuel
smell.
seems to be doing the same thing.
I know. What the fuck is going on here?
Me.
All of you!
Samuel, do the lights in the room seem a little bright?
Maybe.
Bjorn, are you feeling okay?
I'm going over towards Boris now. Boris, back me up here!
I feel fine,
I feel fine.
but we're fucking around here a little too long. We got UPP Joes, we got doors ripped open, we got bodies, and we're sitting here trying to drink drinks that don't get fucking made right.
That's what I'm talking
Why
about,
the
man.
fuck are we waiting around? We got all three of our things. Let's get the fuck out of here and
I
get our
told-
paycheck.
Yeah, that's what I'm
You
talking
need to
about.
just get your stress level
Shut
down.
the fuck up. We
No.
are.
As things start to get loud and you guys are starting to kind of raise your voice a little, you notice the door behind you.
What the fuck is that, man? What's going on?
Back there.
Where? Point me.
Grenade?
Point the flamethrower in that direction.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, initiative cards.
Of course.
So the lowest number is going to go first.
Oh, okay. Well,
Well, shit.
Okay, I'm assuming.
You have a moment amongst each other if you want to strategize to swap your initiative.
I have a 9.
I have a service pistol. Anyone want to
I say,
let
I've
me
got
go last?
Yeah, I say, I have the
I'm supposed
pulse
to get
rifle that's got the grenade launcher. Shot.
She gets 2, she said?
Supposed to get 2? Am
What's that?
I supposed to get 2?
Oh,
Holy cow.
Oh yeah, I need one too. Yeah.
Fuck, this game is creating chaos here.
Either Eric or myself need to be. So we got.
So
the-
this will be Samuel. This will be our flamethrower guy.
Yeah.
Anybody
Look at
want to
that.
switch with me?
We'll have our entertainer in purple.
You get to die first.
I got 10.
All right. So this
Switch.
No, you
I
entertainer
haven't
purple.
done
That's the
behind the
purple
bar.
right?
Are you allowed to do that?
Yeah, you just
was that me?
Oh.
Okay.
Entertainer.
No, Samuel's behind the bar. There, we'll have that be Bjorn, and we'll have you. 1, 2, 3, and then who are we missing? You?
I'm Bjorn.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
Oh, I thought you were.
No.
That's fine.
So we got
And then we'll have.
Prime me.
Willie.
let's
Willie.
see.
I'm bored.
So we'll have Boris there by the door. That you'll be in red.
Boy's
So
got
I-
a briefcase.
I am whom?
And I'm him.
I got stuff in there.
Yeah, that'll be you, Boris, and then we'll have our
Traveling
entertainer.
salesman.
Door
It's my product,
opens.
yes.
And 2 weird creatures covered in that resin manage to force the door open.
So he says something about strategizing and switching cards. I would like to go a little bit sooner than 9. Because I want a lob grenade.
Get me out of the way.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
initial 1, thank you.
All right, so the door opens. There are 2 creatures, humanoid in shape, but their posture is more canine-like. Their mouths split open in a weird kind of 4-way
Oh my
flange. There's large tendrils hanging off the back of their head.
Yep.
Fuck.
Slime and something gooey is coming out of their mouth, and a almost loud squeal-like silent hissed roar as their mouth opens up. Who has number 1? Okay, so you have the first go.
Grenade.
poor Boris.
Okay.
No,
I should have let you keep 2.
yeah.
Now remember, you have 2 actions. You can
Doesn't
do
matter.
a slow action, which is like a standard. It's a deliberate
Like
attempt to do
your-
something, or and then a fast. A fast is like moving around, repositioning.
Okay, so like, I'm assuming kind of based off of everything else, like doing your combined fast and slow, because you said you have 2. Is it possible to get more of a better vantage point to shoot?
Yeah, so you can do your fast action to move, and then do your slow action to attack.
Now,
Yep.
which mini am I again?
This one, I think.
This one?
Yep.
Okay. So ranged things. How's ranged work in this one?
So
again?
you're close enough to fire.
Okay.
Yep.
So
There's
anything-
penalties for firing next to each other,
Okay. That's what I
and there's
need to know.
definitely penalties for firing in cover or amongst the crowd.
All right. So and then movement.
Actually, you would be this one. You got a pulse rifle. This one looks more like a pulse rifle.
Sure, that's fine. Because that's the thing is like I could probably, at least I can see, possibly there. I'd like to move up. I don't know if I can get like more here or even
So you
here
want
to do.
to kind of wiggle in between the bar
Yeah.
stools and stuff? Okay.
So that way I can just kind of on the pulse rifle because that's the thing I have out. Shoddy would be better for it, but I don't think I can switch
Okay.
them around on the fly. Alrighty then. So
So you're going to use your agility
yes.
and your range combat, and
Yes.
then any bonuses the weapon itself provides.
So it says bonus +1, which is an
Yep.
additional die.
Yep.
And then I also have the 2 stresses.
Correct.
The
Correct.
2 face huggers. Sorry, Boris. Hey, success.
So 1 success, it hits.
All right, cool.
When you hit the first target, It splatters goo, and who did we? This is Boris. Boris. This material, this resin, splashes out, hits you, and starts to immediately eat into your skin, tearing through your flight coveralls, and it gives you 1 damage.
Well,
What the fuck is what you're gonna hear me say?
Who has number
you all
2?
know how to fly.
This guy. All right. So this will be Bjorn. Bjorn is immediately going to. Oh, that's a great question. You two are behind the bar.
Yeah.
Can I like run up to Boris and pull his ass out of the way?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Let's,
we gotta keep the pilot, so I rush up and try to pull
Okay,
him
so
up.
let's do a strength check to pull.
All right. That's gonna be 2 stress, 1 stress, 2 stress. We have 1 6.
Oh, so it's a success. Okay, so you're able to pull him and reposition him out of the way.
Yep.
All
Get
right.
behind me! Get behind me!
Okay. Who has number 2 or 3? Excuse me.
That would be me.
Once you've done your action, turn
Flip
your
it
card
over.
over. Yep. So we know that you're done.
So
So you're behind the bar with Samuel.
Yeah. I'm gonna grab the bottles that I'm currently holding of alcohol and attempt to just throw them.
Just
at,
improvise.
Yeah.
Okay. So
improvise.
do your.
I'm
So just do
assuming
your
it'd be
straight up
just
agility. Yep. Just start throwing.
All right. I need. Yeah. I have 3 stress. Gonna be 5 here soon. No. 2 successes.
2 successes, excellent. So that hits. Doesn't cause any of that weird splashing. You can do a ranged combat stunt, or you can add damage.
I'd like to add. Well, so with the alcohol, I'm hoping to shatter one of the bottles and get it covered in alcohol. So
Okay.
it's flammable.
I'll allow it. That sounds cool.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. You've caused an alcoholic sputter or a puddle on the ground. Sounds great.
Perfect.
4 is me.
And then I'm gonna also just kind of
Duck.
and get some.
Sounds
cover.
great. I love it. So this creature moves over to the side of the bar, runs up, and starts coming over. Samuel, roll a d6.
2.
2. It swings its tail, pivoting around, slashing at its victims. You take 2 damage, minus any armor. So I can't do. So when I do the roll again, I can't do a number 2 attack again. All right, and this creature's going to run up to there, and this is Scotty's
me, I
character.
guess.
All right,
Is this for
roll
both, or is it just
just the one.
Okay.
One action for both of the creatures. They don't have
Gotcha.
That is a 4.
a 4. It does a leaping attack. The
nice.
neomorph jumps at the victim. Roll 8 dice.
8 dice?
Just go with me on that.
Okay. 2, 4.
It's always good when the GM says, just go with it. Just
Yeah.
go with it.
I don't care. If I die, I hope it's fucking awesome.
Who wants to
And
die?
let's say,
So
remember, I
you're
have-
looking for failures this time.
Oh, okay. And remember, I have a pulse rifle and a shotgun. One success.
Does 1 damage.
Damn.
Holy crap.
But you take an additional panic as the creature's claws lock into your clothing.
3, we're catching up.
Yeah.
So 1 damage and got 2. Wait.
All right, so the 2 creatures have activated. Number 5.
That's me.
Okay.
I have 5 and 6.
Okay, so you get to do 2 actions or 2 turns.
Yeah. So I have a service pistol.
Mm-hmm.
Was it one of the actions to pull it out?
That's a fast action. Yeah, you can draw the weapon.
Okay. And then is it a slow action to fire?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, that's what I'm gonna do for the one.
And don't forget your new agenda.
Yes. I marked most of that.
Okay.
So I roll. Do I roll
So-
agility and range?
Correct.
Just those 2.
Mm-hmm. And so who's your target?
The one,
This one or this one?
Well, she
the
has.
one closer to me, I think.
She might be feeling a different way.
Shoot the
One for that.
synthetic.
You know,
Or shooting a man.
In fact,
Yeah.
because you're feeling a different way, you feel that your service pistol falls out of your hand,
Okay.
and something else motivates how you do your attack.
as a above table thing, I just realized that when I made the shot there, I went for close combat instead of range.
So I feel like I don't have a gun anymore.
It falls out of your hand. The instinct to use it just fades away,
Oh,
Okay.
and then you feel the urge to fight a different way.
so we literally see her drop it, or this is something in her head.
If you're
No.
looking at her, which I don't think you are,
No,
you've
no,
got
no.
a creature on your chest.
Yeah, I know. I'm just kind of.
I would be
I'm trying to
seeing
paint
this,
it for
though.
You would
audience
see that she
I would
draws
be
her weapon
saying
and
it
then
'cause-
drops it.
Yeah, because I'm
yeah.
literally crouching like behind him.
Yes.
And like,
That's yeah.
Okay.
Wrist
I don't know
blades.
exactly
Let's
what that
go.
means. So,
Kick it in the grundle.
I mean, that's all I've got left is like physically.
Well, so yeah, you would use your physical combat skills, so your strength and
If
Yep.
Strength and the close combat?
Yep.
Okay.
say if at all possible, perhaps maybe improvise.
And then who's your target?
I think the one closest to me is closest to
The
me,
creature? The one that lashed out at you?
Yeah.
Okay. And then don't forget your stress die.
I don't.
You
I still roll?
I think you should have had one from the original resin.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the card says.
You didn't gain any extra because of
No,
what the
She
card
still has
says.
one.
Yeah, you
Still
had one
there.
prior to that, is what he's trying to say.
Okay.
You didn't get the
So
second
it's to extra.
because of the
Yeah.
failure
That's a
with
two.
our bartender.
So any successes?
No.
Okay. So you get to go again.
So I just do the same thing.
Okay. So swing away.
Wildly.
Swing away, Meryl. Swing away.
There's 2 successes.
Okay.
Nice.
So you swing at the creature, punch it on the nose.
Okay.
It kind of reeks back. Who has next in the order?
What's next number?
That was 5 and 6.
7
Seven
and
and
8.
No.
7, 8.
I am 8.
Okay.
You get both of them. If you have 2
Oh
initiatives.
shit! Where'd the card
I
go?
have 8 and 9.
Yep. Okay. That was fortuitous.
I
Yeah.
thought that was-
Improvised weapon. Anything on the bar that I can pick up and throw?
On the bar, there's probably a bottle or two.
Yeah.
Remember,
Yeah.
she was dealing and
Yeah.
not dealing, but
trying
poorly
to
mixed.
poorly mixing
You know the
drinks.
best part about this, Jason, is literally you can do a one for you, wham, and then take a drink of one for me.
So I'm gonna throw a bottle at that one.
Okay.
I need one more black die because it's agility. Right. Here it comes. Hand turns.
No.
Ooh, 2 successes.
Nice.
All right.
All right.
All right. Does not like that.
Okay. I'm gonna see if I got another bottle.
Okay, go for it.
Throw it again.
Yeah.
2 successes.
All right. This one is defeated.
Nice.
It kind of like oozes out, bleeds out that resin and
You can
whatever
have-
that
you can have a
toxic
1.
sludge was. The smell of burnt plastic and rubber starts to fill the air.
Oh, wonderful smell.
Who has next?
Wonderful smell you've discovered.
I'm Tim.
Okay.
So, got my service pistol out. I'm gonna grab a bottle, take a swig, and then shoot.
Okay.
Gotta take the swig to get your aim straight. I got you.
So is that my agility? Or?
So your agility plus your range combat.
All I got was another face hugger. Let's see, and Yep, just one more face on
All right, so add another stress,
Yay.
and then roll a d6. How many stress do you have total?
3 now.
Okay.
And a 3.
So just on the edge of keeping it together, you managed to keep your nerves, but barely. All right, is that everybody's action?
Yeah.
All right, let's put the cards back in, and we'll reshuffle.
Nicely done.
Thank you. And I'll pass that down. 2 for Samuel.
Mine's a little bit better this time.
Mine's not. Mine's
Okay.
worse.
All right. I have initiative 1.
Fan's fucking tastic.
Scotty, roll a d6.
Sure. 2.
2, we've already done 2. Roll it again.
6.
6. Tailspike. The neomorph impales the victim with its razor sharp tail. Roll 7 dice.
God.
3.
Again, looking for failures.
6.
You know, the more successes, the more damage.
Insta dead. Remember the stuff I have, guys. I'm just saying. Yes, 2. And I believe I was damaged the last time. 3.
So take 3 wounds and now roll 2 d6s.
6 and a 4.
So 64. The tail spike crushes your skull. Your story ends here. Flip your sheet.
Done! Leave the room. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh man.
That's what I said. Just remember.
Who has number 2?
I have number 2.
I told you guys I was gonna be the first one to die, and I was right.
Oh, holy fucking shit!
Yeah.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Don't forget, you have a different agenda,
I do have.
and you need to start acting on it.
Yeah.
I have a.
Well, yeah, that's what's going physically from before, but now, like, I'm assuming there's nothing improvised to throw, so I'm gonna go at him. I'll run up here and, like, try to, I guess.
There aren't other targets closer?
I'm just gonna set this right here.
that?
Oh, yeah, well, that's fair.
Yeah, so that way anyone wants to grab it. So the shotgun's just on my paper, but I can write down what the
If
thing
he
says.
doesn't shoot me, I'll grab it.
I can't shoot you now. I can't do any more
No.
on him.
Yeah.
Well, he's got a flamethrower.
Really?
He's
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Boris
Told
is
you.
gonna get tackled.
What the fuck, Willie?
We're trying to see.
Yeah,
I didn't see that.
Fucking
It's alright, no.
Strength test.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and try to grapple old Boris.
All of us
Strength
are bad
in
now,
close combat?
except for you.
Strength.
Do we have the same card? Okay.
Ooh, success.
One success.
1 success.
So roll a d6.
3.
Does not do any damage, but you have him grappled.
Alright, I guess that's my turn.
That's the shotgun.
Or do I get a
Well, what's your next initiative card?
not number 8?
Okay, so you'll activate again on 8.
Okay.
Alright, who's next?
So we're up to what, 3?
What's that? Yeah, sorry. I know I printed them out because I knew I might not be able to see them.
Anyone got 3? Alright, well, 4's dead.
Yeah.
5.
So pass your card back in. 5.
Oh, that's me. Yo.
Sorry, I don't know which one was which. Yeah.
I think I want to try to grab this pulse rifle real quick.
Okay, so we'll call that a fast action to grab at an object.
Okay, and then can I don't know. I technically have the riot shield, so I'm grabbing that, and then I'm back in the. Yeah, like I want to hop the fucking bar. the bar, and I'm like, "Quick behind me!" with the riot shield.
Okay.
Fuck that shit, I'm out.
All right.
That's what I got.
On the card.
Oh,
So that's why I
okay.
didn't play it the first round.
Okay, no, that's
I'll
fine.
take that card back. But now that I know that that's what I'm doing,
Yep.
okay. Damn, that changes how that.
Pass that down to Samuel.
Yeah, you need this because it's not on the card.
That's why I was like, I don't.
No, you're fine. No, you
happening.
played it fine.
Well, that makes much more sense.
I'm not the only one there.
No, you're fine. It's intended to be a slow burn.
Cool.
Who's next?
So you were 5.
So Bjorn hopped over the fence.
Yep.
Oh, that's me, but give me a
6.
second.
Reanalyzing.
Yeah.
Just sorry for y'all.
Yeah, I
I got the
thought-
hot hand and you're all gonna get it.
I thought it was you the whole time.
That was Amanda back there with me, right?
And now Bjorn has kind of pushed you out of the way to get behind you,
Yeah.
to get in with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yours the close one.
Well, I was
I'm-
gonna use
I'm
the
crouched on the
same
ground.
fist or whatever I'm doing and
Punch.
swing at Amanda.
Okay.
Oh wow. What the fuck? It's like a real aliens movie here.
Yep.
I don't know what's going on.
This one's a traitor.
I have my theories, but
I have one success.
Okay, roll 1d6.
6.
So it's a success.
Yeah.
All right, you take 1 damage as you get sucked in the head.
the best part about this is just like kind of sitting there like, what the donkey punch?
Who's
What the
next?
hell?
So you
Seven.
were 6, 7. So that would be
Your
me.
your crewmate turned around and punched you. I mean, viciously.
Yeah, I am very much not happy about this. I'm gonna pull out my switchblade and I'm gonna stab Sammy.
I want to see your breakfast from this morning.
So, yeah. Alright.
Oh.
1 success, 1 stress.
Okay. So it's a face hugger. So what's going to end up happening is you're going to drop your knife,
Okay.
I want to see what you have for breakfast.
and then you're going to add another stress.
Another stress,
Yep.
and then roll a d6 to
Yep.
see what happens. 6, so that's 10.
10.
Wow.
You
I'm up to
freeze.
4.
You are frozen by fear for 1 round. And we've already handled that. So yeah, you drop the knife and in terror as your knife falls out of your hand.
I would like to take this moment to say
Next.
there are worse things than death. I'm just saying.
Who's next? Would you have
The
7?
8.
Seven.
Oh,
Eight?
the 8's next. Where's this fucking pilot that I'm on top of? Yeah. All right. I'm going to, I guess, start punching or headbutting
Okay, sounds great.
the pilot. And we're gonna kill our pilot here on the.
Is this like pre-written or did you make this?
Huh?
Did you make this or is this pre-written?
Totally me.
This is great.
Yeah.
So close combat, I'm not that good at, but that's all right.
Those are your options.
I know. That's well, we're doing what we're doing. Oh, 1 face hugger, but no success.
Okay, so you take another stress.
But I don't.
What's that?
But I don't.
Oh, fair enough, fair enough. You still do need to make a panic roll.
Okay.
It's taking on stress.
4.
I don't.
Plus, how many stress do you have?
1.
That's keeping it together still. You're fine.
So I'm in full rage mode.
9?
Yeah.
Okay, the wildcatter, the prospector, is on your back punching at you, holding you in an awkward, aggressive embrace.
He is literally punching for gold right now.
Get your synthetic ass off me.
Gut punch
So,
with a pistol.
all I can do is try to shoot him.
Okay, you're gonna go for it. Okay, so that's your agility plus your range combat, and since you're base to base, you're gonna lose 1 die.
Yeah, well.
And then any of the stress that you might be carrying with you.
Do you need more driz things?
I'll use these. I got 3 6s.
Wow.
Liquid
Fuck
courage.
you.
And
Right? The liquid courage.
And nothing on that one, so nothing on.
So 3 successes? Okay. So you can add damage or you can try to do a stunt with your ranged
I'm
combat.
gonna add damage.
Okay. So how much damage does the pistol do?
Damage is 1. I don't know what the bonus means.
That's because it's easy to use, you'd get a bonus.
Oh, the bonus it says 2 and damage is 1.
Okay, so adding the damage, so you're going to take, whoever you're firing at's going to take 3 damage.
I think that would kill me.
So what do you got left?
Yeah, I've only got three strength.
All right, so you're out.
Yeah.
Your character's story ends here. Oops, wrong guy.
Wrong guy. Holy crap.
Who's next? Anybody else? Anybody else still have an action?
I have 10.
10?
Sorry, Amanda. Should have poured drinks better.
Is that really what's making you mad?
Maybe. Nope, just a facehugger.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so you don't gain stress, but you still need to do a panic roll.
D6.
6.
Plus 1 is
7.
7, so you have a nervous twitch.
Oh fuck.
Anyone next to you takes an additional stress
Why? I'm trying to help.
as you start physically twitching. In addition to whatever else is happening to you, you have like full-on twitches. Your shoulders and your head.
You're getting on isolation.
I'm
You got
at,
an extra now?
I'm up to 5 stress.
Yeah, so I'm trying to think what the working Joe's saying, like you're on isolation when they're trying to choke you. I'm only here to
If that's
help.
everyone, we'll take the cards back.
Oh my god. I am
Yes,
up to
this is
5 stress now.
Fun.
This will go either really well or really bad.
I'm voting really bad.
I'm voting really bad too. Oh god.
I can see it on Eric's face. It's like, this is not how I thought this was gonna go. I'm
Okay.
loving it. This is great.
Down to Art. You're still drawing 2.
Remember, pulse rifle shotgun.
I have this
Yeah.
Oh, you got the pulse?
He's got, yeah.
Well, you
We still have one creature
I
too.
don't know what part of the lore that is from. I wasn't expecting that in this game. I'm like, whoa!
Wait, you grabbed both of them? Or just the pulse?
Just the pulse
Yeah.
rifle.
Well, I got a shotgun.
Okay, who has number 1?
Anyone got number 1?
Number 2.
No,
3.
That's me.
Okay.
All right, so the flamethrower is like,
Stowed, but you could
because
you
I
could
was
use a
hanging.
fast action.
I've got the pulse rifle. I think I'm just gonna like point the pulse rifle over the bar and just auto burst.
Rip it. Okay.
One-handed, like you're not supposed to. But you all right, so how the heck do I do this? We're using a
So agility plus range combat. Any bonuses the weapon gives you.
agility is 3, plus 1 on a bonus.
Being on
Plus
the
I
weapon,
have
one-handing an
3
auto like that
stress.
can be very fun but very dangerous.
Stress die here. I think that's right. Wow. There's 3 successes.
Nice.
All right, so you successfully hit it. I assume your stunt is to add more damage.
Absolutely.
Okay, that's enough to defeat the creature. It sprays goo on the floor and against the side of the bar, but does not hit you or affect your shield.
I am backing
It is
up.
defeated.
I'm backing up, pushing Sam, like, let's get the fuck out of here. And damn it, we don't have a pilot. That's what I'm going.
4.
Oh, it's still there.
Pilot's
Yeah,
still
that's
here?
right. I killed
That's right. Okay.
the
Not for long. 4.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright.
Your teammate was behind you, swinging on you. You plugged him.
Yep. I'm gonna get up and say, anyone get out of here? I'm heading for the ship.
So what's your action? Are you gonna do a full withdrawal?
I am.
Okay, sounds great.
Right to the door.
I love it.
Fuck that shit.
Okay.
I'm out.
5.
That's me.
Oh my god.
Crawl, Billy, crawl, hurry, crawl, get out of there.
So currently on the ground behind here, there is a service pistol and my switchblade. I'm gonna pick up the service pistol and I'm shooting at Sammy. So I don't know what the stats are on a service pistol. Is the biggest thing.
Bonus 1
Damage
damage.
is 1.
Here it goes.
Okay, thank you.
Medium range.
Alright, so bonus is +2, but since it's engaged, I'm assuming
You're gonna lose one. Yep.
So it would be 5, it'll be 4, and then I need 5 stress.
Oh my goodness. There's not enough stress dice at the table.
There is.
There it is.
Wow.
Let's go.
Oh, he's got reserve.
I know. I've done this before.
Oh my god,
Just a straight
nothing.
failure.
That is
Just
fantastic.
my ears are ringing.
Didn't get him
You
so
want
wet.
to try to push that?
Yes. I'm gonna
That's
push
fucking
it.
fantastic. Do it.
I'm gonna push it.
So add another stress.
Yeah. Okay, so
It's like your bartending skills.
she has punched me in the head twice.
So she's gonna punch.
Or he has punched me in the head.
She's gonna punch him in the head really fast with something really small.
Alright, I got 2 successes and 1 face
Face
hugger.
Okay. So you're targeting Sam.
I'm targeting Sam.
So you're taking 2 wounds.
Okay.
Oh man.
How?
And then roll. How many stress do you have now? 6?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, technically 7
now.
because I added this one.
Okay, so roll the
so-
d6.
I'm gonna be like incapacitated. 1.
got
So I'm at
8.
8.
You're at 8. You're trembling. You
Yeah.
start to tremble uncontrollably.
Yeah, I could see.
Any
I'm not
skill,
even supposed to be here.
any skill is now a -2.
I'm gonna like as I'm doing that.
Any
I'm
skill
just like,
check is a
I should have even
-2.
been here. I just stowed away.
It's a stone! What? Mind blown.
You're welcome.
Wow.
Well done.
5, 6.
I have 6.
Great.
Amanda's still standing.
I am curious. Since I dealt some damage, is it normal blood? Is it a synthetic milk coming from Sammy?
Red blood, as far as you
Okay.
know.
Okay, that's because I wasn't sure if it was like a synth that went crazy.
The processor overheated.
Yeah, what do you believe? I need to look at that before I walk away.
Ooh.
I have
What
2
color is it?
successes
That would probably have been that long for
for swinging at
That
Amanda.
Huh?
gooey
Miss?
stuff.
2
the
successes.
2
Two
successes.
grayish
successes?
color.
Take 2 wounds.
I am.
That's what I was
I'm
thinking.
gone.
Dead.
Yeah.
Your story ends here.
That puts me at the maximum of my health.
6, 7, 8,
I have 9.
9. Amanda goes down and is bleeding out. There's still
Teabagger.
Sorry, be orange. Wild and crazed.
Yeah, very quickly, Jason. I figured that one out. I know what it is.
1 success.
1 success. You have a shield, right?
I do.
So you're able to. I'm sure you're able to protect yourself from the 1 wound.
Just
Yeah.
punch the shield.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Sure, that feels great.
9, 10. Is everybody activated?
Yeah,
I think so.
All right, remaining people.
Oh, I knew I wasn't going to. This is a lot more comical than I was thinking, but it was so worth.
Yeah.
And then the fact that Eric's like freaking out, like, oh my god, I love it, Brian. You done a good job, man.
It ain't over yet.
Boris,
It will be soon.
Sam,
You're the only one to get out.
Bjorn, you're still alive.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm voting for the pilot. I want to see him be the survivor.
There are no outside threats, so who has a 1?
Me.
Fuck.
I assume I just keep rolling with what I've got.
Yep.
I'm gonna swing at the nearest target.
Kick him in the rumble.
I got 2 6s.
2 successes. Roll a d6.
1.
Okay. You take a wound. The shield blocks 1. 2,
First wound.
3.
That's me. Okay.
Sam is wailing on you after having dispatched Amanda.
Let me get a clarification. The secondary white sheet that has things on it.
Mhm.
Is that? Do I get to add that plus number to what I currently have on this? Or
If you're ready to reveal
Oh, yeah.
what that is, then yeah, you can stop pretending.
Oh, sweetheart, you made a poor choice. Is I'm going to just like fucking punch into her.
He's the sin. Oh.
And I get an extra 3. But I have a lot of stress now.
No, you don't.
Oh, that's right.
If you're revealing, no, you don't.
2 6s.
2 6s are a success.
Yep.
Is that 2 damage?
Yep.
Okay, that knocks me down.
Okay, and I immediately grab the shit off of her.
Okay.
And I'm booking it towards the door.
Uh,
If I can, but...
What about Boris?
Yeah.
What are you up to, Boris?
I'm heading to the ship.
You're gonna continue to run?
Yep.
Okay, sounds great. And so he's ahead of you.
Yeah?
What's your next action?
Like I'm gonna try to catch up to him. Boris, wait! Boris, wait! Creature came out and got Sammy, wait!
Bullshit.
What's your overall goal?
Uh,
What are you gonna do?
well, if he's calling me on bullshit, I'm just gonna...
Roll your attack.
I'll use a grenade launcher.
Wasn't I already out the door?
He's chasing after you.
Yeah. Synthetics
let's
are
see.
unfortunately pretty fast.
Agility, right? Plus weapon.
Any of your modifiers?
Do I have modifiers?
You do. If you're no
Plus
longer
weapons plus-
hiding.
Oh yeah, I get an extra plus 3.
Yeah, the synthetics are fucking OP.
2 successes
2 successes.
on a grenade.
Unfortunately, Boris, your story ends here.
I don't get to try to dodge or anything? Well, screw that then.
So.
You know, the funniest part was I was really hoping the marshal.
And now
was
I'm just making
synthetic.
way back to the ship with the package.
Following the guidelines that
That's
you
exactly
presented.
the parameters that were set. Exactly.
Directive 5 is destroy evidence.
Yep.
Perfect. That's what I will do.
And that concludes our game. That is the end of the mission. Eric was correct earlier. There were pirates or mercenaries who had used the facility. A Delta squad or JSOC squad had come in initially to secure stuff that was missing. There was some intrigue behind another ship coming in. Obviously, Eric was revealed to be the synthetic with a secondary agenda to usurp Wayland Yutani. Samuel and our friend here were infected.
Are those the Prometheus spores?
It doesn't.
Okay.
It doesn't
Yeah, it
necessarily
doesn't
say,
sound-
but
okay.
it's
Yeah. I was thinking as soon as they started.
The
acting funny,
rapid
the
spore,
fucking
yeah.
Spores, man.
Yeah, I was like, wait a second, those are the Prometheus spores.
Yeah.
Amanda's a stowaway. She should not have been on at all.
Yep.
Samuel, being a corporate agent, did know. There's no. They don't put entertainers on landing ships. Trying to
I
think.
was just paid to fly.
That thing too is that's all it was.
And to begin everything else with, you're being called operatives. It's a glitch with Mother. You were not. You should not have been picked for this mission.
Yeah.
But
Well,
the lure of money and having time off your sentence, so to speak, I thought was a good motivator.
Oh,
so.
yeah.
well, that
Very well
concludes our thrilling one-shot Alien RPG by Free Publishing League.
Free League.
Free League. Sorry. We want to thank you all for taking the time to watch the episode on our new Learn to Play series. And if you really enjoyed what you experienced, because I did. Give us a thumbs up, and if you want to help us supply you with more entertaining content, please consider subscribing by clicking the button down below. You can check us out on our socials. We got Facebook, TikTok at Crit Eating Gren, Instagram and Threads, Crit_eating_Gren. And remember, in space, no one can hear you scream. Thank you so much, Brian.
You're welcome.
That was all.
Thanks for playing with me.